Did you know Bond students have been in every Olympics since '92? How do they do it?
Bond is known for its prowess in the sporting domain.
With incredible facilities throughout campus, it means you can easily transition from this to this. Sport is alive and well at Bond University.
And welcome, ladies and gents, to round 3 QAFL action here, coming to you live from Southside Toyota Oval up here in Mount Gravatt. Mount Gravatt's home game versus the Labrador Tigers. My name's Kane Brown, joined in the box by the great man Jack Barry. Welcome, Jack. How are you?
Good afternoon, Kane. Great to be here for today. I think we did the same game this time last year. It might have been a little bit later on, and there's a lot of water gone under the bridge, a lot of changes. We're seeing Mount Gravatt on a bit of a rebuild, new committee, and plenty of opportunities for young talent. And of course, Labrador under the guidance of former premiership coach in Clint Watts. So looking for the Tigers. They're looking for their first win for the year, as are both teams.
No, you're definitely right there. Plenty to play for here from both these sides. Mount Gravatt probably would say they've been a little bit disappointing to start the year. They haven't had the best of starts. They went down to Sherwood in round 1 by, unfortunately, 100 points and got sort of belted up again by Palm Beach last week in round 2. Labrador, on the other hand, lost to Morningside first week of the year. Pretty solid effort. They came back in the second half. I think it was 8 goals each in the second half.
Yep.
Morningside got out in the first half and kicked 14 goals to 6, so got on top in that contest. But both sides haven't been too far away in the first couple of rounds. Plenty of youth, bit of experience more so on the Labrador side, but I'm looking forward to watch these Mount Gravatt young players today.
Yes, and I know just in our lead-up game, we're having a bit of a chat about it, and you spoke about players like Fletcher Clare, number 1, number 5, Michael Gordon, number 18, Caden Corby, and number 23, Jaden Mills. So there's some young blokes coming along, they're getting experience, and this is the opportunity that QAFL can bring sometimes, is the opportunity to play some state league footy, obviously up against a side looking to bounce back strong in the Labrador Tigers.
No, you're definitely right, Jack, and also they've got 3 debutants for Vultures this afternoon. Number 30, Jack Kalen, number 33, Ryan Ferris, and number 34, Connor Lambert, who are all making their debut, so good luck to those 3 gentlemen this afternoon. Just quickly go through the umpires. Field umpires, Jamison Galbraith, Will Kennedy, Lachlan Ryan. Boundary umpires, Cooper Rain, Tamarin Amberchadek. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. Apologies. And goal umpires, Alistair Melbrum and Callum Fidge. Good luck to them. Major sponsors for the umpires once again this year, Bradnam's Windows and Doors, so thank you for being the major sponsor for the umpires this year. We're just about ready to go here. Mount Gravatt versus Labrador. Just waiting for the opening bounce. Should be a good contest in the middle of the ground this afternoon. As the ball goes up, Bo Fruckman, probably won by Labrador. Tommy Simpson trying to get the first hit out. Good tackle laid. Umpire says push in the back though, so it's going to be a free kick going to Labrador. Tigers now looking to go deep inside forward 50. Players go up. Could have taken the mark there. The captain of the Vultures got that ball out. Ball rolling towards the boundary line. Simpson's there again. Good tackle laid. Right in front of the boundary umpire. Umpire's going to come in for a stoppage on the far side of the ground, Jack.
Yeah, no, good start to the Tigers. Good clearance out. The umpire throws the ball up, tapped over the top. Tigers grab the ball first and just trickle it over the line and out of bounds. We'll have a look at the matchups here today. And you spoke about the big full forward down there, the veteran in Jake Goldsmith, and he's being picked up by Sammy Nankervis.
Well, Nankervis did well there to punch that ball away. As boundary umpire throws the ball in. Bit undersized there. Mount Gravatt ruckman looks like on that occasion. Number 34, Connor Lambert, making his debut. Good luck. That left foot, not the best of kicks. Looking for Cooper Anderson. Dropped the mark he probably should have taken. Could have been taken high. No, says the umpire. Yes, it is taken too high. So that will go free kick to the young man, number 18, Caden Corby.
Corby will switch play towards the grandstand side where he finds a mark in Ryan Durant. Durant quickly moves the ball forward, and it's a nice mark in front. Play on's a call. A chance to butter up for the Vultures, but they tap it forward. Tigers handball over the top and get a good clearance away through Croc in the forward line. Who's he find? The bloke we spoke about earlier in the old star in Jake Goldsmith, the former boy from Wide Bay.
Geez, Mount Gravatt were just a touch overcommitted. Too many numbers to that contest. And Goldsmith was out the back all on his own, probably had 30 metres in front of him, no one anywhere near him, unfortunately for the Vultures.
Goldsmith looking for the Tigers first, comes in, shoots it high, swinging around, will it make it? Hits the post. So the Tigers get the first score on the board, Kane, through the likes of Jake Goldsmith.
Now, Vultures looking to come out of trouble here. First opportunity to come out from full back. Not the best of kicks. Ball rolling just outside 50. Tommy Simpson laid the tackle. Ball drifts inside, attacking 50 for the Tigers. Umpire comes in. Another stoppage right on the half-forward line for the Tigers. Free kick looks to be found for a block. It's going to go to the Vultures. It's going to Connor Lambert. Handball to back. Here's a chance for the Vultures. Can he be clean? Yes, he is. Ball's still rolling around. Look at the numbers around the footy. Got a little bit of overlap, bit of space. Tommy Simpson looked for the chase down. Dropped the mark. He probably should have taken it half forward. Ball ends up in his hands anyway. 2 or 3 efforts. Good effort there by the Vultures. Ball gets hit towards half forward. They've got a little bit of an overlap. No. Cut off by the Tigers. Good tackle laid. Stoppage.
Great work there by the Vultures, wasn't it, Kane? They just kept the ball alive, kept the ball in motion. They got numbers to the contest. They get a stoppage at centre half forward.
Here we go once again. Labrador probably won the tap out. Second effort. Could have been taken high. No, says the umpire. He's going to throw that one up. That was Thomas Hurst on that occasion getting tackled. Geez, the size differential in the ruck contest this afternoon is pretty decent. Speaking of ruckman, good tackle laid. That was number 26. That was McEldrew for the Tigers. Looks like McEldrew won the tap out. Looking for Simpson. Got the handball out on this broadcast side wing. Could have dragged that one in. Good tackle laid by the Vultures once more.
I think Mount Gravatt coach Hamish Mitchell will be happy with the pressure that the Vultures are putting on the Tigers early in the game.
That's all you want. Good pressure early. A kick back into the middle of the ground. Dangerous kick. Good mark taken there by Justin Croc. Croc now. Probably about 80 out. Got told to play on, so he does. Looking for Goldsmith down there. Looking for Cooper Anderson as well. Ball got punched away. Well done. Number 22, Ryan Durant on that occasion, came third man up.
Yeah, beautiful big fist there, Kane, and just killed that ball and allowed a chance for the midfield group to come down and help out the back line.
Well, they're a little bit taller, it seems. They're trying to outstretch that sort of shorter backline setup that the Vultures have. So Labrador's testing the waters early. Good tackle laid once again. Another stoppage. About 30 out from Labrador's goal. Bit of push and shove. No love lost between these two sides. Both looking for the first win of 2024. Cooper Anderson's there once again. Tried to get the handball out. Kick for goal. There's the first. Number 33, it looks like. That is Cooper Anderson.
Yeah, good call, Kane. I think the young Vulture team, they had chances, they had the hands on the ball, they just couldn't be clean. They fumbled, and a bloke like Cooper Anderson doesn't need much time and space. Picks up one grab, bang, goal.
Well, I think I'll get them mixed up this afternoon. Gibbison's 23.
Oh, right.
And you got Cooper Anderson, who's 33. So Cooper Anderson kicked the goal.
He did, right, yep.
But they just about look alike, those two, for the Tigers playing in the forward line. So keep an eye on those two contests this afternoon. You got one of the debutants, Connor Lambert, in the ruck for the Vultures.
It was classy play by Foon out here on the wing, just time and space, gave him some action, got the ball up the centre forward. Tapped out wide now by the Tigers, swooped there by Mount Gravatt. I think that's the skipper there in Austin Brent. Umpire says, throw it up. You're right, there's a lot of height difference here, but the Mount Gravatt get the tap there. Tigers just working the ball forward, picked up off the ground, good play, ducking and weaving, out towards Simpson. Simpson now will just kick it quickly in the forward line. No one can take the marking croc. Swoop it on the ball there is the Vultures, and they're just going to tie the ball up about 30 metres out from goal, directly in front.
Geez, that was a good effort by Richard Jenke there. Had to go, put his body on the line, put the pressure on, so that was well done by the Vultures back line. Ball rolls in towards full forward, got the handball out, going for the left foot snap. Just offline to the left, so minor score to the Tigers.
Player to watch there, Kane Young in Aiden Fife, number 35, a good run and carry player. So he just got some purchase on the ball, but just offline.
1-2-8. Mount Gravatt yet to score. 7.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Coming out of trouble once more. Look at the 3-on-1 for the Tigers. Ball drifts back into attacking 50. Mount Gravatt could got caught on the ball. Tried to find the handball. That's on the ball, says the umpire. So good attacking defensive pressure there again from the Vultures back line.
Lay spins the ball out wide. Finds his teammate. Goes long down the line. They've got numbers out here if they want, and Mount Gravatt are off to the races. Takes inside, handballs over the top. Looking there for his teammate. Now gets onto the left foot. Good kick forward there by Stars. Into the forward line. Labrador take front position and just kill that ball and take it at line and out of bounds. So good word by the Tigers in defence. I think that looked like player Bristow, number 28, who killed that ball.
No, it was a 2-on-1. Mount Gravatt did well to try and bring the ball to grab, but Bristow on the last line. Great clearing punch there over the boundary line. Here's a chance for the Vultures. Get their first goal of the afternoon. Both ruckmen go up once more. Probably one again by the Tigers. Ball hits a deck. Good second effort by the Vultures. Ball drifting towards their boundary line once more. Goes over the line. And Connor Lambert early on, even though he's undersized, he's putting in a tremendous amount of workload in, playing in that ruck position.
Yeah, it certainly is. And Tigers taking front spot in the defence, aren't they? And just killing that ball.
Ball gets thrown in once more. That left forward pocket for the Vultures. Again, the tackle is laid. This is what you want for the Vultures. Just lock it in there for a period of time. Try and build the pressure on the defensive unit for the Tigers. You'll eventually get an opportunity. Simpson gets the clearance out. Not the best of kicks. Cut off by the Vultures. This is the captain in Brent. About probably 60 out. Decides to go into the forward pocket, just past the outstretched hands. Still a chance for the Vultures. Labrador trying to come out of trouble now with a handball. Gets cut off. Got to put your body on the line, boys. Right here, right now. Good pickup. Gets it out to a teammate. Left foot snap on goal. That's the first for the Vultures.
That's great play there. Just the forward pressure by the Vultures was outstanding there. We're just waiting for a couple of really good clean hands below. They just willed that ball through, and they've got a bit of time and space and kick there first.
Jeez, great. How about the pickup? Coming through traffic, one-hand pickup, got the handball out to a teammate, and got that snap on goal. So they've got the first. Mount Gravatt, 1 straight 6, trailing Labrador 1-2-8. We've just played over 10 minutes in the opening quarter, Jack.
Yeah, great start by both teams, and this is what both coaches will be looking for. I mean, As I said, the pressure, I think Coach Hamish Mitchell for Mount Gravatt will be happy with their pressure in and around the ball. Tigers will just be looking to win some clean ball and just use their experience in their run and carry.
Well, ball's back in the middle. We'll try and keep an eye out on that goal kicker.
So they've certainly got an advantage in the ruck, haven't they?
They definitely do.
In height.
Definitely in height, probably in the weight division as well. But again, he's doing pretty well, the young man, making his debut for the Vultures. Look at the pressure come. Tackle was almost laid. Here's a chance for Nathan Wright if he's clean. No, he's not. Here's a bit of an overlap opportunity for the Vultures. Coming through the middle of the ground. That could be a free kick. No, says the umpire. Ball gets rolled over the boundary line. That occasion, that was Jane Young cutting that one off.
Interesting watching Fletcher Clare. His player ran right off him and he was miles behind. Unfortunately for Labrador, they turned the footy over and then Fletcher was out. He got out the back and he was away.
Well, Fletcher Clare had 28 possessions as their side was getting thumped last week against Palm Beach. So he had a pretty good afternoon as an individual. Clare again, speaking of which, lays the tackle, locks that ball up.
Throwing the ball up. Tigers get the tap out once again. No one can get a clear possession. It's been nice and tight in early. Players willing, throwing their bodies on the line. Handball over the top. No one can get a clean possession. Now it's a quick kick, hack kick forward, and it's going to be nice mark taken there by Gordon. Gordon for the Vultures. Goes in short. Doesn't hit his target. Goes over the back. The numbers are going to suit Labrador. They move the ball well. They switch the play out wide. Here's a chance here there through Nichols. They team up. A kick forward is going to miss his target, and it's marked out the back there by Nankervis.
Nankervis was good on that occasion. They had the overlap there, Labrador. Not the best of kicks. Good work by him to cut that one off. Kicks up the line. All the numbers with the Tigers there. Unfortunately, comes back in board. Ends up in the hands of Croc. Croc. Not sure which way to go. Decides to handball out this broadcast side. Chips the ball in short. That's okay. That's with Bailey Brown. Brown now. Again, that short kick hits the target. And in 8 and 5. Really good talent for the Tigers. Right on half forward. Right in front of us here. We're right behind this kick. Looks like he's going to go for goal. Goes long. Goes strong. It's there.
Well, we spoke about him earlier, didn't we, Kane? We said he's going to be a dangerous player, and you just see his natural arc with that kick. Gave himself a little bit of room, kicked it the ball high, and just that natural swing back through the middle, and a great goal by Aiden Fife.
Geez, right behind that kick there. That was a beautiful set shot for goal from about 52 out. So, Labrador get their second. Again, the first quarter's looking pretty even between these two sides at the moment.
Yeah, it was. And you know, full credit to Labrador. They switched the play across the ground and they opened the game up. And then it gave, when they brought that ball forward, Fife had a few metres on his opponent and a nice kick and a nice mark. And he was able to finish off the good play.
Well, it looks like Matthew Hardis, 19 for the Vultures, lining up on the dangerous Tommy Simpson. So there's an interesting little battle.
You'll learn plenty off the great Tommy Simpson today. Plays nice and tight.
As the ruckmen go up once more, it looks like we've got number 17 in there now in Goldsmith. As that second ruckman trying to outstretch the depth of the ruck department for the Vultures. Goldsmith got the handball out, looking for Young. Young trying to get it out to Nathan Wright. Comes back in board. Speaking of Simpson, here's an opportunity. Kicks to half forward, looking for 8 and 5 once more. A little chip into the pocket. Didn't hit the target. Got to be good here. Vultures, great defensive effort. Dangerous kick. Shot on goal to the goal square. There's another one to the Tigers.
That looked like young Jess Morgan. A beautiful big kick there. Again, mopped it up in the back in defensive line there by Mount Gravatt, but the kick, the decision making with the kick, just kicked it straight to a group of Tigers. And then I think it was Morgan was able to slot a beautiful goal through.
Well, keep an eye on it. Just trying to get a number on his back there.
I thought it was number 60, but...
It could be number 60. No, I think you're right, actually. Yeah, Jess Morgan. Well done on that occasion. Just Going to wait for him to turn around. There he is, number 60, right in the middle of the ground. Looks like he's playing on the captain for the Mount Gravatt Vultures. So Brent's got to tie up a little bit. But again, not that much difference between these two at the moment. Trying to get that clearance out. Tammy Simpson goes bang, caught him high. There's a free kick. Here's an opportunity for the Vultures. Decides to go long. All the numbers probably with the Tigers. Gets the handball out. 1-2. Snap on goal. Yes, it is. There's the second instant response from the Vultures.
Great goal there. Great front and centre by Mason Stas. He just waited there, received the footy off the pack, and then was able to kick his first on the left foot. So a good answer back by the Vultures.
Got numbers to the contest, ball hit the deck, and having the opportunity to be clean possession.
That's it.
Gets it to a teammate, and that snap on goal. So, instant response from the Vultures. They don't want to get this lead stretched out. 8 points the difference, 6.5 minutes played in the opening quarter. Can they get another one quickly, Jack?
Yeah, you're right, Kane. When they've gone inside forward 50, they have been competitive. So we've got Goldsmith up against Lambert. Umpire bounces the ball. Lambert, lovely tap out the back, beautiful. Can't gain possession. Again, just a little fumble below the knees. Now handball forward. Now they've got a chance to move the ball quickly. Nice kick away there by Hurst. Goes in forward 50. No one can take the mark at the back. Moore spills free. Here's a chance now for the Vultures if they can get clean possession. Tigers dive on top of the ball. Again, a little handball forward. Now, right, the ruckman's just raced all the way down the ground. He hasn't been able to kick it correctly, and it's going to mark the Tigers, and they can reset in defensive 50.
They've got to slow down here, the Tigers, because Mount Gravatt's got a sort of sweeper, that kick and a half behind play. They decide to switch, ends up in the hand of Nathan Wright. Wright goes, switches once more. That's number 22 in Webster.
They've got an overlap here with Josh Young if they can get a ball moving to him. He's been covered off now.
Kicks down the line, looking for Goldsmith. Good punch away there. Good tackle laid. Umpire says nothing wrong with that. Going to bounce that one up. So, again, the pressure's been really good in the opening quarter, Jack, from the Vultures.
Yeah, no, they'll be happy. We've got 20 plays, 12, and approaching the 18-minute mark first term.
Well, Goldsmith once more. Couldn't get the clearance. Ball drifting towards that boundary line. Gets pushed out of play. Umpire says deliberate, so it'll be a free kick to the Tigers. Looks like it's going to number 14 in Charlie Offermans.
Yeah, certainly a player to watch, Offermans.
Plays on quickly, decides to go long, probably a 60-metre kick. Good defensive effort there by number 42. That's Jack Patterson.
Yeah,
They've held up pretty well in the opening quarter of this backline group.
Yep, no, they work well for each other. Puts himself under a bit of a pressure now, switches the ball, but he has a bit of hang time, but it's enough time for his teammate to take a mark in the defensive back pocket. His eyes are darting around. Looking for a switch is Kalen. He decides to go down the line. It's a long kick. Couldn't get the purchase on that he wanted. Simpson, handballs in forward there for, I think that might be number 42. Yeah, that's Young Fields. Goes forward, but it's chopped off once again. It's a nice mark taken by Durant. Durant switches the play. Here's a chance now for the Vultures through Kalen. Kalen goes in short over towards the skipper in Brent. Brent right in front of the members' wing. Looking for a play up forward. He leads the ball off the line, but it's going to be chopped off by the Tigers. And a nice mark in defence taken there by Webster.
Webster goes in short. This is Offermans pleading for a teammate to lead to him. Here's a chance for Young. He's a booming left foot kick. Even for him, though, he's probably slightly too far out to score. Decides to go to the hot spot. Look at the numbers around this ball. Plenty of numbers. Ends up in the hands of the captain. Handball, that could be gone. Good tackle laid. Umpire says no, didn't have an opportunity.
That's the sort of forward pressure that Coach Watts will be looking for from the Tigers. Umpire throws the ball. Goldsmith taps. Croc can't take the ball. Punched off into the air. Play on's a call. Jumper grab there. No one can see. Handball forward. He's
good
under the
tackle.
Pressure. Oh, that looks like that was Darrington. He's a player to watch. A lively forward. Umpire throw the ball up.
Well, again, They're holding up pretty well, the Vultures backline at the moment. Plenty of pressure coming from the Tigers in this back end of this first quarter. Speaking of pressure, Tommy Simpson gets held. So that'll be a free kick to the acting captain this afternoon, Tommy Simpson.
He's a great clearance player. He's dangerous around any type of stoppage, but that was fantastic play. He got himself into a bit of space. Unfortunately, the umpire panicked and he's picked up a free kick.
Gee, so dangerous the front of the contest, isn't he, Tommy Simpson, as he comes in now. There's a goal to the Tigers and a goal to Tommy Simpson. His first of the afternoon. Be 4-2-26 in favour of the Tigers. Mount Gravatt trailing. We're just waiting for that scoreboard to change. It is a bit slow moving on that far side.
We'll make sure they get their sponsors in. But great work there by Simpson. As I said, he's one of the real barometer of how the team goes. He's such a tough and in and under player. Certainly a crowd favourite, so he's doing a great job today.
Well, 2 goals straight 12 for Mount Gravatt, trailing Labrador 4-2-26. 14 points the margin, 21 and a half minutes played. Again, that sort of height is starting to become a bit of an issue in the middle of the ground for the Vultures.
This is Offerman's.
Offerman's now. Decides to go long towards half forward, looking for Goldsmith. Doesn't take the mark. Ball drifting across half forward. They've got some numbers forward to the footy, though. Snap on goal. There's another one. Just trying to work out who that is, and that pack of teammates giving him high fives and pats on the back.
I think it might have been Nathan Pearce, number 12.
Nathan Pearce.
I think so, but we'll have to go back. We haven't got a replay to check there, but great work. Again, the Tigers holding their width, not all rushing into the ball, and they're winning that ball out there. They've got plenty of options to go out wide to, and they don't need a lot of time and space to make them pay. Labrador 5-2-32, leading Mount Gravatt 2 straight 12. We played 22 and a half minute mark first term.
Just forward of the contest, got caught out once again, wasn't it? They almost had 3 spare men, Labrador, on that occasion. They could have taken their pick. Well, speaking of picks, here comes Tommy Simpson once more, streaming through the middle of the ground, decides to go for goal. What a goal!
That's captain's goal. If you've ever seen a fantastic clearance, as I said, we said earlier in the game, he's looking dangerous at stoppage. A fantastic clearance there. So defensively, the coaching staff will be having a look at that. But he ran outside, right through the middle of the ground, and launched from outside 50. And it was a beautiful goal to Tom Simpson, the skipper, who kicks his second for the day.
Geez, looking a lot like Christian Petrarca there,
yes.
Streaming through the corridor. And a great finish on that occasion from the acting captain for the Tigers and Tommy Simpson. He's looking to have a bit of a field day this afternoon. They've kicked the last couple quickly. Like to go into quarter time. Margin a little bit closer. Mount Gravatt, can they sneak one before quarter time? Here's another chance. Middle of the ground. Kind of dropped the footy there. Play on, said the umpire. Young's there. Kicks the ball out wide. Looking for number 35 and 8 and 5. He's already kicked one this afternoon. Tackle laid. That could be home the ball. Yes, it is, says the umpire. Good pressure again.
Tigers are stretching them wide, aren't they? They're just spreading that ball out wide and they're gaining crucial possessions.
That spread from congestion is starting to become a bit of an issue. As they've got the outnumber here, the Tigers. But look at the pressure coming from the Vultures. Probably overcommitted on that occasion. Ball gets pushed out wide, gets pushed over the line. Now the boundary throw in.
38 plays 12, 24 and a half minute mark. First term here at Mount Gravatt.
It was Xavier Smith, number 14 for the Vultures, who kicked that second goal, Jack.
Number 14, beautiful.
Number 14. Just had a quick look up on the app.
Umpire throws the ball in. Tigers win the tap once again. Got the height advantage in the ruck. Push forward. Tigers just trying to keep it alive. Handball up there, through Clare. Mount Gravatt trying to take possession. Quick kick away by the Tigers. They just dump the ball inside forward 50. Goldsmith on the lead. Can't mark. Good, nice front and centre. A kick round the corner there by Darrington, the danger.
Oh,
and he's just offline and through for a one behind. So a great front and centre there by Derrington, the boy that still plays a bit of footy for Southport in the VFL.
Well, when you can get the right, you get to the right spot, Jack, and you can also be clean in your possession, so dangerous. Here's a chance to get over the back for Mount Gravatt. It's a 2-on-2. Good foot race here. Good effort there from the Tigers. Got to be clean. Ball drifting. Good defensive pressure. Snap around the corner, drifting towards the boundary lines. Going to stay in. Shocking bounce for the Tigers there. But they're good enough to get possession. The numbers with the Vultures, though, pushes over the line. And again, those pressure racks are okay in the opening quarter from the Vultures.
Well, they can steal another goal and sort of half the score into the first term. It's a slight improvement on where they've been in recent weeks. So good work by the Vultures.
They had 25 inside 50s last week, Jack, and they had 10 shots on goal. So they did pretty well considering the lack of footy they had. So they've started okay in the opening quarter, the Vultures. Again, that sort of height discrepancy is definitely in favour of the Tigers. McElderew's back in the ruck by the looks of it. McElderew, probably a 50-50 on that occasion. The captain hacks the ball inside 50 towards the boundary line. Ball rolls over. Right forward pocket here. 26 and a half minutes played in the opening quarter.
So the Vultures looking for their third inside the first term. Umpire throw those to get their matchups right. Most of the players pushed up halfway across the field, so it's looking pretty congested down there. A quick kick out, and it'll just what we're calling a more congestion. Umpire throws the ball in, tap forward, pushed away. Here's a chance for the Tigers off the ground. A quick handball under pressure, still keeping the ball alive, ducking and weaving. Now the Tigers will clear the ball out. It's a big kick down the line. Goldsmith's there. If he can take the mark, has one bite, can't grab it. Ball spills to the ground. Tigers have numbers there first. Jumping in there also was Nan Curvis for the Vultures. And the umpire says he'll have a thank you.
Well, heading towards the back end of this first quarter, ladies and gents. They're still doing okay, the Vultures at the moment. But the Tigers are starting to get on top of the back end of this first quarter. Kick back in board. Couldn't take the mark. Got out of trouble there. Look at the kick.
Well, that was class play there by the bloke you spoke about earlier, Kane, in Cooper Anderson. One touch, swiveled around onto his left and then laced out his teammate at about 20 metres out directly in front in the likes of Alex Fife.
Well, Alex Fife looking for his first of the afternoon. 28 minutes played. Kicks towards goal, over the umpire's head. Had to make him work a little bit, but there's another major to the Tigers.
So the Tigers just been cleaner at crucial times. They've just posted their 7th goal for the first term. So, a lot of the good work that the Vultures have done have just allowed them to just to get away when the Tigers have looked to spread the ball or open it up. When they get into open play, that's when they look most vulnerable to Mount Gravatt. So good goal to the Tigers. They kicked, as I said, they kicked their 7th for the first term, which is always a good term. 7-3-45, leading Mount Gravatt 2 straight 12. We've played 29, coming up to the 29-minute mark here at Mount Gravatt.
Well, just looking through the goal keys, there might be a bit of a discrepancy there in favour of the Tigers.
We've got one wrong, have we?
Well,
we'll check it at the
I think there might be one added too many on the online for the Tigers. So 7 goals kicked. It's showing 8 online. So here's another chance for the Tigers to get their 8th of the afternoon. Got to go here. Good pressure laid there from the Tigers half forward line. Kick back in board. That was smart. Ends up in the hands of number 9 in Foon. Foon decided to play on. Ran directly into trouble. Simpson now. That right foot kick towards full forward. Good contest. Ball hits a deck. Can't give them another one here, the Vultures. Look at the pressure come. Numbers around this footy. Good luck, ladies and gents. Good tackle laid. Ball gets held up.
No question, Kane. The Tigers have upped the ante, haven't they, in the last 5 or 6 minutes?
And they're just sitting a kick behind the play too, trying to build that ball up. That kick off the ground, smart. Snap on goal. There's another one. Number 18,
Yeah.
Will Darrington gets his first of the afternoon.
Yep, the dangerous Darrington, and you're seeing blokes like Darrington up forward as a small, but Jess Morgan, we're seeing Offermans, the smaller brigade, Simpson really starting to get on top of the game, and we're seeing the class of Foon and those types of bloke, and
Fife as well, 8 and 5.
Fife, and also number 33 in Anderson. So those, they don't need many touches, they don't need a lot of time and space, but they will hurt you with their foot or hand skills.
Those bigger bodies as well coming through traffic. Is just giving that back line a little bit grief at the back end of this first quarter. But again, they're not doing a lot wrong, are they, Jack, the Vultures? It's just been probably the last 5 minutes.
Yep.
They've the scoreboard has sort of increased a little bit in favour of the Tigers. They had a good start, the Vultures. Here comes Wright. Look at Simpson. Look at the run and carry and the spread from Simpson. Again, another inside 50. Look at the kick.
Beautiful play by Simpson. We talked about him earlier. The way he is around stoppage and his speed away from stoppage. Gets out wide, creates some play. Once the ball gets in his hand, you know he's going to hurt you with his foot skills, and a great lead there by the veteran Jake Goldsmith.
And leading to the play with a footy, and he ran into the only open space, wasn't he?
Goldsmith comes in, leans back on the kick, but it goes straight through the middle, and the Tigers have their 9th for the day through Jake Goldsmith.
Well, again, they've probably kicked 3 or 4 goals in the last 5 minutes, haven't they, Jack? Just to push that scoreboard out a little bit. But
it didn't take them long to take the game away, did it?
It's that little lapse of concentration, isn't it? That's all it needs.
I think that what you're seeing is the work ethic of the Tigers midfield as well. Once the ball's out of there, or once the ball's back in play, or moving the ball from back forward, their ability to be able to work into space, and has really caught the probably Mount Gravatt napping in the way they go.
No, once they win possession back, that spread from congestion,
that's what I was
out wide is really good, and back into this first quarter for the Tigers. Vultures now can't give them an easy out here. Simpson once more. The clearance machine, left foot kick. Dropped a mark he probably should have taken on that occasion was Gibbison. Here's a chance for the Vultures to come out of trouble.
On the centre wing here for the Vultures. Kicked away there by Ferris. Goes in short, finds his teammate. Good little mark there by Gamble. Gamble plays on. Now he drives the ball into space in the forward line. Tigers have the numbers. No one can take the mark. Roving the pack out the back is the Tigers. Can they win possession? A quick snap around the corner. That looked like that was... Can't quite pick it up, but as a mark in defence, had it marked by Webster, and the Tigers will hold the ball deep in defence.
Geez, that was number 14. That was Xavier Smith again coming out of that congestion. Just couldn't get enough purchase on the kick. Can't give him an easy out here, the Vultures. Try and lock this ball in for the rest of the opening quarter. 33 and a half minutes played. Plenty of goals kicked. Ball hits the deck. Look at the work rate there from the Tigers.
Yeah, that was Fife again.
That was Fife again. Aiden on that occasion.
That's that ground ball I'm talking about.
They've got the extra number here too, the Tigers. Good tackle laid though. Good pressure coming from the Vultures. They're not missing too many tackles as quarter time siren sounds. Quarter time in this round 3 QAFL match this afternoon. Labrador got on top at the back end of that quarter. They've moved to 9-3-57. Mount Gravatt, 2 goals straight, 12. Jack, what did you think of that first quarter, just quickly?
Yeah, great play. I mean, they had their moments, Mount Gravatt. There's a few things I'm sure Coach Mitchell will be happy with. But again, just in the second half, they just got away. The Labrador were just outstanding in their work ethic across the ground. 9 goals in any quarter is a good game of footy, so for the Tigers, so I'm sure Clint Watts will be very happy with their progress.
Well, we're going to go to a quick break here, ladies and gents. Round 3 QAFL action. Labrador on top at the moment. Bit of thinking for the Mount Gravatt Vultures. We'll come back for second quarter QAFL action in a few moments. And welcome back here, ladies and gents, to Mount Gravatt for Mount Gravatt versus Labrador. Second quarter QAFL action coming to you live. Mount Gravatt's home ground here, Southside Toyota Oval. About ready to go for second quarter action. A little bit short for time, so apologies, folks. As the ball goes up once more, that height discrepancy is still in favour of the Tigers. The captain of the Vultures cuts that one off, though. Ends up in the hands of Thomas Hurst. Hacks the ball towards half forward. That could have been a free kick. No, says the umpire. Good pick up. Handball back in board. Gets cut off by the Tigers, though. And they were going to get out of trouble once more.
Tigers a handball over the top. They've got numbers on the outside. They feed the forward backwards. Now they'll keep down the line. There's a Tiger out in front. It's a good mark out in front of the scoreboard end. Tigers quickly move the ball, but it's a dump kick forward. That might have been Darrington, and the ball go out of bounds over the line. 57 plays 12. We've played just under 30 seconds in the second term.
Geez, it's one thing I've noticed earlier with Mount Gravatt, I must admit. A little bit too much excitement getting those extra numbers to the contest, and Labrador was just holding their width.
That's it. That's a good call, Kane. They have been just holding their width, and they've been playing through them as well, haven't they?
Exactly right. But it's not a bad thing per se. They're just going to learn to hold their position a little bit more. As again, that ball's getting pushed over the boundary line.
You're right. I think too many getting sucked into the contest. And when the pressure, that's good. But you're right. But then you've got the likes of Simpsons, Offermans, and Morgan who can win their own ball, and they spread it. They're in trouble.
Well, it looks like it was a deliberate out of bounds, said the umpire. So it's going to be a free kick to the Vultures at half back. Oh, Nathan Wright gets up, couldn't take the mark. Ball comes off his hands. He got well up on that occasion.
Hopefully he's trying to grab the Toyota today.
Oh.
He got it there last year, didn't he? Had an exciting game this time last year.
No, and it was Harry Law, the one at centre forward. He took an absolute ripper of a mark right in front of us. He's not playing today though, so it might be up to Nathan Wright. Vultures again trying to come out, clear that ball. Ball gets pushed towards the boundary line. Simpson was good for the Tigers on that occasion. Ball can't be kept in though.
Simpson just a wrecking ball, just cleared the path for his teammate, and unfortunately they went over the line and out of bounds.
Gee, he's got a bit of lethal about him, doesn't he? He wears the same number. But just that power and a bit of aggression in the contest has been pretty good for the Tigers in this game.
I've been impressed with his pace. As I said, his ability to work away from the footy has been good today.
Well, he's in the middle of the ground at the moment. They're going to bypass him, decide to go deep forward. Plenty of numbers go up for that ball. Ball hits a deck front and centre. But Mount Gravatt clear out of trouble once more. Bit quiet has been number one in Clare. He had a good start to the quarter. Went a little bit missing towards the back end. Had a brilliant game last week, considering what the scoreboard was. Kicked a goal, had 28. Offermans again. Gets tackled by two Vultures. Play on, says the umpire. Look at Simpson go. Handball over the top. Handball back in board. Here's a chance for the Tigers going forward. Towards full forward. Ball gets over the back. Vultures got to be good here. Could have been on the ball. No, says the umpire. Ball gets pushed over the line. Throw it in, says the umpire. That right forward pocket for the Tigers. Geez, missed opportunity there, unfortunately.
Umpire to bring the ball back inside. Tigers forward 50. Ruck set themselves. Goldsmith for the Tigers. Gets front spot. Creates some space, but it'll be clearance away through Mount Gravatt, through the middle of the ground. Can they win the footy? Handball over the top. Too much on it. Here's a chance now for Fields. Here's a deadly little kick. Nice little kick into space, and he's found his teammate on the lead. And that looks like a mark in Croc, who's had a busy day today, Croc, the number 4.
Playing across half forward, Jack. He's been pretty good in the opening stanza.
Clever play there by Fields. Just weighted that kick nicely. Kick to advantage. Croc coming in for his first for the afternoon. And acute angle. Probably aim for the right-hand goal post as he comes in and just pushes it across the face through for one behind. And that's the Tigers' 4th for the afternoon. 9:40 for 58. Leading Mount Gravatt 2 straight 12. We've played 4.5-minute mark, second term Kane.
Here's a chance for the Vultures coming out of Sowell. Decides to take a little bounce, touch the ground. That's okay. Decides to get the second effort. That's good progression for the Vultures. Just got held up there.
This is Hurst.
It's the next kick, isn't it, that we're looking out for? Oh, speaking of efforts, that was a great smother there from the Tigers. Third effort comes, trying to keep the ball in, left foot down the line. Can't keep it in. Looks like, was that out on the full? Yes, it was. The ball decided to come back in board. Didn't see that kick from the boundary line. Decides to switch across. That's Nankervis once more. He's been okay. So let's go back out to that far side. That's a better kick. Right on the wing there. Again, a little bit of uncertainty going forward here. Not the best of kicks. Instantly gets cut off. Look at the overlap. Speaking of Simpson, there he is again. Missed the target. Had all the time in the world. Ball drifting towards the boundary line. Tackle laid. That was Alex Fife on that occasion. Bit of an up and under a kick. Got to go.
This is Fields again. Look at this for a kick. Lovely. He's got good decision-making play, Fields, hasn't he? Just takes his time. Of course, the son of Jared Field, the big boss down there at the Sharks. So, he would have been brought up well, knows his footy, and not wasting his opportunities today.
Well, he's had 2 touches and could have... he's had a couple of inside 50s, so good rotation there from the Tigers in Fields. We've got number 30 here. Bailey Brown lining up for goal number 2. Leant back on it a little bit, drifting to the left. It's going to be a push in the back right on the line, going to Nankervis.
Hasn't done too bad today, Nankervis, at a big 48 down there, hasn't he?
No, the ball's been going in there pretty quick, pretty thick and fast, especially the back end of that first quarter. And again, they push the ball out wide to that far side, sort of half-back wing area. Looking for Claire back in board. That's okay. He's got pretty good foot skills. Claire decides to switch across. That's in the hands of Gordon. Gordon goes down the line. That's a better kick. Ends up in the hands of Lay. Lay comes back in board. Good kick. Here they're building nicely here. The Vultures kicks across. That's okay. Now, no one really at home deep for the Vultures, so they decide to go short.
Here we go. Could be a 50 here.
Umpire says no.
No, you did try to milk it. You're right, Kane.
It's Hardess there on that half-forward line too, took that mark.
Yeah, but you're right, Kane. The build-up has been fantastic. That's probably been their play of the day, where they've been able to find, by Claire switching the play there, it's opened the play up. They've found players all the way through, and they get a proper shot on goal.
The change of angles as well was beautiful going through that corridor.
Hard to defend.
Comes in now, right foot kick right to the line. Unfortunately, he's pushed it too far out to the right. That's out on the full. So Hardest on that occasion, not accurate. Opportunity missed. Ball gets quickly kicked in, ends up in the hands of Simpson.
Simpson steps inside, handballs over the top. He's going to try and get the give and go. They decide to go out wide, stepping inside. Tigers in defence. They've got options if they want. They'll chip it across here towards Robinson. Robinson marks the ball in front of the crowd. Goes in short on the 45. Nice mark. Tigers just steadying it up. Handball over the top as Robinson again. He's under pressure now. Gets a quick handball away. Tigers have got Foon. He's classy. He gets taken the ball. He's happy to see the ball go over the line and out of bounds. So Tigers will reset. Probably didn't get the clearance the way that they wanted.
I've liked Stars too for the Vultures. Number 2,
he's shown a bit up forward, hasn't he?
He showed a bit up forward. His defensive side of his game has been pretty good in the opening quarter and a bit. Claire, miscue kick. Here's another chance to clear for the Tigers through handball. Hits up Simpson short. Not a lot to go to, so he decides to go in board. Bit of a dangerous kick. If it comes off, they've got a mountain of room going inside 50. Steps back inside. No one really to go to. Good smother by the Vultures. Good tackle laid, second effort. On that occasion, that was Morgan.
He probably had a chance to handball the ball off, but he decided to hold that a little bit longer, and the pressure come from Mount Gravatt.
Here it comes now. That hack
Foon.
kick was Foon. Foon to the hot spot. Numbers are probably with the Tigers here. Decides to handball back. Right foot snap on goal. Right to the goal square. In the prime spot. Gets up. Ball rolls into the behind post. So that's going to be a boundary throw in. Right forward pocket. And real danger signs here for Mount Gravatt.
I'm about to throw the ball in deep inside the Tigers forward 50. It's a high one, front spot. Tap forward. Tigers trying to shark it off the pack. And the umpire says, I'll have a thank you. So directly in front of the Tigers goal. They're looking for their 10th for the afternoon. They've moved it out to a 46-point lead. Umpire throws the ball up, tap forward. Hack kicker there by Clare, but he's found a teammate.
That's Hurst there.
Hurst. Too much on it. Over the top, Young. There's a free kick going forward. Umpire says, no, bring it back. He won't pay an advantage there. So I think it might be a free kick going back to the Tigers in the likes of, I think that might be Bristow. Goes forward. No one can take them up. Punch forward. Who can win the ball? The big ruckman's in there trying to work his way through. Stacks on the mill. Umpire says, I'll have a thank you.
Geez, he's got a bit of Nanker. He's right. He's wearing the right colours. He's sort of built a bit like the big man Nankervis from Richmond.
Just call me Nank.
Well, Nankervis in the back line might not be too happy. Is not the best of kicks. Snap on goal. And on the last line, takes a good solid mark there. That's Durant. Durant now decides to switch. We've got a bit of an opportunity here. They decide to move the ball quickly. Ends up in the hands of Clare. Umpire's found 50. Got sort of half pushed when he took that mark too, and so
this is where the Vultures have got to work. Got to work down there to create some space. Oh, they're going out wide.
But that's okay. Ends up in the hands of Callan, also making his debut this afternoon for the Vultures. Decides to go to half forward. Speaking of the big man, ball gets over the back, handball, trying to get the handball out to a teammate. Look at the tackling from the Tigers though. They've got some extra numbers here if they're good enough. Geez, just a hack kick. Ends up in the hands of Anderson. Anderson instantly gets tackled at half forward. Umpire says hold the ball.
Well, they're trying to make the play there, so the umpire was red hot, and it's going to be a free kick to the Mount Gravatt Vultures.
Geez, that could have been 52. Just threw the ball at his feet.
Can he launch?
Number 23 and Milne. Milne, right to the goal square, trying to get over the back. That's a good grab. Last line of defence for the Tigers.
Oh, McEldrew, the big ruck, when he's been outstanding.
Well, he had a amount of time to get down that goal square and set that position up for that mark. Got on the second grab, looking for Anderson. Couldn't take the mark. Good punch back in board. Could be danger signs here for the Tigers defence. Hack kick towards goal. Numbers are with the Vultures. Handball, no. Touched, says the umpire.
You've got a good eye, Kane. A little bit of class there by Mason Starr. Just a nice little tap over the top, wasn't it? Clever play.
And again, so they're showing some good signs here, the Vultures. Got to take their opportunities though. But here comes that overlap run and carry again from the Tigers. Looking for Offermans. Gets it now. He's going to get the 1-2. Offermans now going inside, attacking 50. One-on-one. That's a good grab.
Yeah, they're going to move the ball quickly. Kane
Alex,
inside.
5.
Yeah, in a forward 50. And
Finds 8 and 5. There we go.
The old 1-2. They've done that in the backyard many times. Kick it around the pool, into the backyard.
Geez, that's brilliant too. The moment I lifted my eyes, I went, oh, he's got 8 and 5. So that worked well, the similar surname. Brothers in arms there on that occasion. Alex to Aiden. Can Aiden finish the good work? 8 and 5. Left foot kick. There's another one of the Tigers. That's their 10th. And I'm pretty sure that's 8 and 5 second.
Yeah, the ability of the Tigers to run, and I'm sure Coach Watts will be wrapped with the coast-to-coast play there, but you saw Offermans through the middle of the ground double up his possessions, gives it, keeps running hard, gets the ball back, gets the ball up to Fife, and then he finds his brother on the lead. So that was clever play by the Tigers, but they're prepared to run and work hard, and they'll get on the back end some good goals.
It's been able to hit that target to an advantage, isn't it? You don't lose, you don't stop stop running. You're always moving, running through the footy, running to space, lacing them out on that proper, that correct side. So that was brilliant by the Tigers on that occasion. From half back to goal. Didn't take that long at all. Now Gravatt, got to try and get the next one here, just to build a bit of confidence in this second quarter. 15 minutes played, 2-1-13, trailing Labrador 10-4-64. Umpire's going to ball that up again. 50-50 there in the ruck contest. Offerman's trying to clear the footy. Simpson's there once more. Clean handling required. Offerman's is there again. Decides to spread. Ends up with the footy now. Back to Simpson. Right foot kick inside 50. That's a good kick. And again, Alex Fife is becoming a bit of a handful, Jack.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Alex Fife, probably too far out to score, though. It's probably 55 out. Kicks the ball in. That's not good defensive effort there from the Vultures. And again, found his brother once more in Aiden.
Yeah, there was some space for him to lead into, and again, just a nice weighted kick. And now Aiden will look for his third for the afternoon.
Geez, danger signs here for the Vultures. Don't want this scoreboard all of a sudden to blow out. Aiden Fife comes in now, left foot kick. He sort of drifted to the left though, so missed opportunity there for goal number 11 for the Tigers. Now Gravatt. Got to stay calm now. About halfway through the quarter. Coming out of trouble once more. That long kick to that far out wing. Good mark taken though by the Tigers. Cut that one off. Looking for opportunities going forward. Goes back inside 50. Great mark there. And I believe that's Josh Young. Number 10.
Let's have a look.
I could be wrong, or is that
Number 18.
That's
Darrington.
Darrington.
Yeah, he's a classy player, Darrington. He impressed against Morningside in round 1. He went to Southport. Now he's back here. So
Darrington comes in now. Right foot kick. That's a better kick from the Tigers. Unfortunately, just offline. Might have clipped. No, didn't clip the post. So, again, they're sort of peppering halfway through the second quarter are the Tigers. Mount Gravatt, got to try and hold your nerve. Decides to go right up the guts of the ground. Simpson went up. Ball got over the back. Numbers are with the Tigers, though. Kicks out wide. This is Bristow. Bristow, kick and a half forward. They've got a bit of room to move. Good effort by Clare on that occasion. Gets instantly crunched. Half forward. Umpire says no real opportunity.
again, good forward pressure by the Tigers. They're not taking their foot off the accelerator. They're trying it's a real opportunity for really to try and get their A-grade game back on track. You know, looking for their first win of the season.
This is where Mount Gravatt's midfield's got to stand up, hold firm. Offman's now, right foot snap on goal. Ends up to the hot spot. Who's taken the mark?
Yep,
That's been cut off, though.
Yeah, great mark by Mount Gravatt in defence.
Well, they've shown some signs. That probably will be a push in the back. Yes, says the umpire, so that's a free kick. And again, clumsy with the return of the footy. No 50. Switches across, back to the goal square. Continue with the switch, looking for Clare. That's okay. Comes back in board. Dangerous kick. Got to be clean here, the Vultures. Oh, instantly tackled. That could have been on the ball. No, says the umpire. Play on. Fields is there once more. Offerman's again gets possession. Is that going to be on the full? No. That looks...
Clever work by Fields in traffic there. Just created a little bit of time and space in the game. Once again, found his teammate up forward.
Geez, that was Croc again who took that mark. Decided to go in short and again back in board.
Umpire
Play on, says the umpire. Not 15.
14.3. It was close. Not quite 15.
Geez, 14.4. I reckon that was 14.95, I reckon. That's okay. Again, danger signs here for the Vultures defence. Got to be solid. Can't give them an easy goal or an easy possession. Tigers looking for an option going backwards. Nathan Wright's there. Goldsmith's there too. Not sure where he's going here. Right foot kick. Instantly gets turned over. Mount Gravatt probably dropped the footy on that occasion. Play on, says the umpire. Wright's there again. Someone got pushed off the ball. Play on, said the umpire. Simpson, clean, calm. Unfortunately, Offerman's clumsy. Gets pushed over the line. Another boundary throw in, Jack.
Yep, Offerman's having, he's got a bit of speed on the ball there. He's working hard. Didn't quite get hold of the ball then. Umpire to throw the ball back into play. They set themselves up. Goldsmith in front spot again, uses his hands well. Taps there to right, can't get his hands on the ball. Here's a chance now for the Vultures, they're out. Big kick into space, looking up there for Seaton. Can he take the mark? Tigers swoop back. They'll switch the ball across there to the classy Webster. Can he pick it up? Gives himself some time and space.
Here we go.
Pressure. This is good forward pressure by the Vultures. A quick across to the veteran Young, the champ. Finds a player. Nice little mark up forward by Brown, who just kicks it high. Robinson back across to Young. Tigers just looking for the out. Just maintaining possession, and it's a 50.
Just got sucked in, didn't he, the young man on that occasion?
Young through the middle of the ground. Again, Tigers have got players free. Offerman's again, handballs, he gets it back. Now he goes forward, just chips it forward. Nice mark. Tigers looking dangerous. Now they go deep inside forward, 50 on the lead. Can't take the mark. Mount Gravatt buttering up. Trying to lock the ball in there. Tigers forward pressure's been outstanding today. Umpire says, I'll have it, thank you.
Geez, they've held up, considering the amount of ball that's going in there, especially since the back end of the first quarter, Jack. They've actually held up pretty well, the Mount Gravatt key defenders. It's just those midfielders getting off the chain a little bit, isn't it? Here come the Tigers once more. Good tackle laid. Mount Gravatt again trying to come out of trouble. Tigers clean, calm, collected. Left foot snap is Croc. That could be a goal. Yes, it is.
Well, it pays to be clean below your feet, as I say. Don't fumble the ball. He bent down, picked the footy up and turned around on a 20-cent piece, as I'd say today, and then just snapped that goal through. So classy play and a good goal.
You're right, Jack. You see all this fumbling from different players. There's all this traffic around the footy, and then Croc's just come out of nowhere. Clean below the knees. That was a beautiful snap-on goal and just snuck in.
It's one of those parts of the game you've really got to work on, and you know, good players who do it really, really well, you know, just so quickly can move the ball on and create goals. And we've seen a couple of times today. And look, they're a young side, Mount Gravatt. They'll keep working, and I'm sure Hammer Mitchell is working with them on that type of stuff. But a couple of times they have fumbled, and the Tigers have been able to swoop on it and make them pay.
It's making the mistake in the most dangerous part of the ground, isn't it? So it's not the worst thing in the world. They've definitely got room to improve as the season progresses. No need to improve for Simpson as he got that handball out. Looks like a high tackle though.
Yep, down the ground.
Down the ground, so it looks like it might be going to Cooper Anderson. No. And it ends up in the hands of Croc once more to line up for goal number 2 quickly.
Well, again, just a bit of a tackle there by Hardis, and a high tackle from the clearance made by Morgan, and that gives a chance for Croc to kick his second.
I've liked Stas, I've liked Claire, I've liked Hurst. Gordon does okay. You know, it's not all doom and gloom for the Vultures. Unfortunately, Croc comes in now. That ball's drifting. A little bit of a breeze pushing right to left, just sort of started to pick up. That ball's gone off hand, so that's going to be a boundary throw. And here's another opportunity in the forward line for the Tigers. Looks like Goldsmith's down there. And it looks like Dan Curvis is there for the Vultures. That could be a holding free kick. Yes, it is. It's going to the Vultures. So here's an opportunity to come out of trouble. Pardon me. That ball's gone long. Handball back in board. Looking for Clare, couldn't get to him. Ball just rolling around. And again, that power through congestion from the Tigers. It's starting to get on top. Simpson got clipped after the play. So keep an eye on that. He looks like he's okay, Simpson. That kick back inside, attacking 50, 2-on-1. The two went out, and that's Patterson.
Patterson goes in short. This is good play this time by the Vultures. They've got to try and find something further up the field. He's out the back there looking for Lambert. He's taken a strong mark in front of the scoreboard. 72 plays 13. He feeds the ball back. Now a long raking left foot inside forward 50. Push forward there was Stars as he can try and win possession, but swimming on the ball. The back line there is Webster. He'll take the game on, Webster. A dashing play out of the back line, and he finds his teammate on the lead.
How did Webster keep that in? That was insane from Webster.
Well, as you're saying, Kane, you brought it up before, and it was a good call. The Tigers are prepared to drive legs through congestion and just break their way out, and that's what they've been doing. Here's a chance now. Good smother there by Fields, and the ball go out of bounds over the line. 11-6-72 Labrador Tigers, leaving Mount Gravatt 2-1-13. We've played 25, approaching the 26-minute mark of the second term, Kane.
Well, leading into half-time, 11-6-72 to 2-1-13. So a bit of a margin's been blown out here, but Mount Gravatt is still trying, ladies and gents, so keep tuned in. Here come the Tigers once more. Decide to go out wide of this broadcast side. That's okay. 8 and 5's had a pretty good second quarters. The siren goes. Offense could have launched a kick from 70. Probably more like 80. Decided not to. Well, it's halftime here at Southside Toyota Oval. Round 3 QAFL action for 2024 between Mount Gravatt and the Labrador Tigers. Geez, we'll just quickly go through some goal kickers if we can, Jack.
Yep. For Labrador, I got 2 for Simpson and 2 for Aidan Fife, then 1 each to Justin Crock, Alex Fife, Jake Goldsmith, Will Derrington, Ben Gibberson, Bailey Brown, and Cooper Anderson. And the 2 goal kickers for Mount Gravatt are Mason Stas and Xavier Smith.
Well, ladies and gents, the looks like it's clearing. There might be a little bit of sunshine, but the lights have come on here. So a little bit overcast. Look at this. Look at the junior boys running out as the seniors go off for half time. That's a beautiful sight. Well, we can go around the grounds as well quickly.
We've got Palm Beach 39 leading Noosa 17. Broadbeach 43 up on Redlands, Victoria Point 30. Aspley 47 leading Surface 26. No score at the Mutrador and Wilson Grange. We've got Labrador, as we know here, and we've got Morningside 71 leading Sherwood 22, Kane.
Well, we're going to shoot off here just for a quick break. Half-time between Mount Gravatt and Labrador. Labrador leading at the moment, but it's still anyone's contest. We'll be back for third quarter action in a few moments. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, just got lost in my train of thought there. On behalf of the AFL YouTube channel, bringing you live QAFL action for season 2024. We've got Mount Gravatt, the Vultures, trailing the Labrador Tigers 2-1-13 to 11-6-72. My name's Kane Browning. I'm still joined in the commentary position by the great man Jack Barry. Welcome back, Jack. What did you think of that first half?
Well, a great start by the both teams started off really well, and I thought Labrador then got the ascendancy. It seemed like Kane about a 6 or 7 period where they just whacked on about 5 or 6 quick goals, didn't they? And then there was a bit of an arm wrestle that second quarter. I think Labrador had lots of inside 50s, but probably a little bit congested down there for them to be able to score. But we're seeing some of the smaller, fleet-footed players in general play. They've been able to hold their width, Labrador, and they've gone out wide and they've used them. And but I think this quarter, you think Coach Watts will be looking for a bit more efficiency going inside forward 50.
No, you're definitely right there, Jack. I quickly had a listen to Clint Watts' halftime address, and he definitely he didn't seem that happy with some of his midfielders clogging up that space inside attacking 50. What he really wants them to do is, he basically said, I want you to build a barbed wire fence wall. So you stay out, try and lock the ball in, build that wall up across your half-forward line, and when the ball does go in, try and be that first option out of the congestion. So that'll be something you'll be looking for in this third quarter. There was so many numbers inside taking 50 for Labrador, and they couldn't really get clean possession of the ball, unfortunately.
Well, whether it's Goldsmith or whether it's McEldrew up forward, they make a contest, and then it's those small, fleet-footed players like Darrington would get in under there or Fife or whatever and try and get the footy. But when it's congested and the numbers are down there, and probably they got Mount Gravatt players pushing back there to try and clog it up, it can be hard. So he'd look for a bit more efficiency going in forward 50, and at different times we've seen it. And it's come off, and we saw the Fife brothers team up with a great bit of play, didn't we? And he's able to find his brother on the lead, so that worked out really well. So I think they want to have a look bit better this quarter.
No, and some of those debutants too for the Vultures have had a pretty good first half. I've really liked watching Connor Lambert. He's clearly undersized in the ruck, but he's been able to put himself in positions where he's been able to make the contest against bigger body opposition.
Oh, he's definitely competed, hasn't he?
He's definitely competed, and, the likes of Clare and Stas and Hurst and Gordon and those guys, they're making a really solid contribution and an effort in that first half. So here we go, third quarter action. Again, the high discrepancy in favour of the Tigers. Going back inside, attacking 50, got to win this one-on-one, got pushed off the footy, got hands to it though, so that was okay for the Vultures. Got to be clean here. Looking for a teammate, again, a bit of a clumsy handball, forces the pressure. Looks like the umpire's going to say, you held on to it too long. And instantly, the Vultures are under the pump. And a shot on goal for the Tigers, and it looks like, I'm pretty sure, that's Darrington.
Yeah, well, that's what we just spoke about earlier. The forward pressure from the Tigers at times has been really good, but if he's got time and space to work in, his closing speed's quite good, and he's a good shot on goal.
Well, this is going to be a tough kick from that position, Darrington. Comes in now, right foot kick, not the best at kicks either. Jeez. I'm not sure what you'd call that kick for goal, Jack. A bit of a mongrel.
I know what the umpire called it, out in the full.
Out in the full. So missed opportunity.
Oh, that's fitting.
Now, the umpire, thankfully, has found a 50-metre penalty. Got to clear the space, though. Coming out from the last line. So here's a chance for the Vultures to come out of trouble. Not 15, said the umpire. Had a spare teammate out wide. Decides to go backwards. Sometimes you got to go backwards to go forwards, ladies and gents. Dangerous kick back up the line. Vultures have got the extra number. That's okay. That's better going through the middle of the ground. Here's an opportunity towards half forward. Not the best of kicks. Great pick up there from the Vultures. Instantly gets cut off by the Tigers. And they've got that overlap game going early in the third quarter.
Chip through the middle of the ground, but it's going to be cut off by Mount Gravatt. They're looking for their next goal. They're looking for their third for the afternoon. And it's through Gamble. Gamble goes out wide. It's going to be chopped off, though, by the Tigers. They're keeping the ball. Foon feeds the ball back, and they'll cross back there.
Oh, dangerous.
But he's kicked it too much, and luck has it. It's taken an inside forward 50 mark.
That's Seedon.
To Seedon.
Number 89. That's not a bad number to be wearing every game.
Heath Seedon looking for his first for the afternoon, and Mount Gravatt's third. Coming in, nice deliberate approach. Can he make him pay? On the left foot, he just pushed it to the left, and it's through for one behind.
Missed opportunity there for the Vultures to get the first of the third quarter. Here come the Tigers once more.
Foon, deep in defence. Tigers just not going to waste the ball here. They're looking for an option. They're going short again. Looks like it's Fields. Fields is good by foot. He plays on. Nice kick to advantage. A lovely kick. Finds his teammate in Morgan. Morgan switches the ball back through the middle, looking for Simpson. Nice contested mark. Looking to move the ball quickly. They're running in numbers. This looks good. Goes inside forward 50. Darrington on this burst. Cuts his way inside. What's just for a little short kick inside? He doesn't waste it. It's a nice little mark, a bit of a push, but Croc's taken the mark, Kane, and he's going to have a shot on goal about probably 40 metres out on a slight angle.
Geez, Gibbonson was the one for me. He ran about 80 metres without a Mount Gravatt bloke going anywhere near him going inside taking 50, just trying to clear up some space for his forwards to lead into. Unrewarded efforts there from the Tigers. And Croc once more is going to have a shot on goal. Right foot kick. That's the first of the third quarter for the Tigers. Goes to Croc. That's goal number 2 for the young man. And again, sort of going coast to coast, didn't they, on that occasion, Jack?
Yeah. And look, some of the good foot skills we saw by some of their smaller players, and I spoke about Fields and we spoke about Darrington. He lowered his eyes inside forward 50, didn't blaze away. I think, as you said, you listened to Coach Watts at half-time, and that's what he was looking for, a bit more efficiency going inside forward 50. Well, that was picture perfect.
No, you're definitely right there, Jack, and Clint Watts will definitely be happy with the start. Missed opportunity down one end for the Vultures, and all of a sudden they've gone coast to coast. Labrador. So, first goal of the third quarter goes to the Tigers, 12-6-78 to 2-2-14. 4.5 minutes played in the third quarter. As the lucky ticket draws getting drawn out in the background, folks. Mount Gravatt, here comes Offermans though. Runs, kicks back inside, forward 50. Probably got pushed off the contest. Play on, says the umpire. Numbers are with the Tigers, trying to push his way through as Croc. They've got an overlap if they're good enough. Unfortunately.
It was the check side, but it was on the wrong side of the check.
Missed on the left foot. Decided to go on his ride with the check side option. And again, another missed opportunity as Mount Gravatt come out of trouble through Gordon. Gordon kicks down the line. Offermans gets the ball once again. And again, that kick back inside 50. That's a good one. Yeah. Iron 50. Unfortunately for the Vultures.
This looks like Pearce has got the free kick inside the goal square. And again, lovely way to kick there by Offermans. He's been good today. He's a classy player.
Comes in. That's an easy goal.
And that's Pearce.
That's going to Pearce. Looks like he's kicked his first of the afternoon. So, and again, it was just a little bit clumsy in the end from the Mount Gravatt defender. Just sort of gave him a little nudge after he took the mark when he didn't really have to.
Yeah, that's right.
He'll learn the lesson the hard way.
Yeah, front on contact, a little bit of a nudge, no need to. You've got to practice those things. You've got to learn to spoil from when you're in front, those types of things. And you can't give any team an inch. You know.
It's just those easy ones. You know, that's where, as a coaching staff, you just start ripping your hair out a little bit because, yes, the mark was there. It would have been a little bit of a more difficult kick, and unfortunately ends up at the front of the goal square with an easy goal.
Up in the ruck, tapped out. Here's a chance. Nice clearance away. This is a better clearance here through Clare. Goes inside forward 50. It's not a great kick. Now it's swooped away by the Tigers. They'll switch the ball out wide. There's a kick there. The races on there. Running out there is Croc. Can he get to the ball first? The ball bounces, but it's swooped away and picked up there by Brown. Brown goes inside. Nice little hit-up lead. Kicks the ball long into forward 50. Pack setting himself. Just working the ball under. Oh, one bite, two bites. Can't hold it. Swooped on the back there. The ball racing out the back there. Pressure there by the Tigers. Going to be taken away there. It looks like that's Conway.
Oh, great tackle.
Big tackle.
That was 5.
Good tackle by 5. The ball will be thrown into play, Kane.
He missed that opportunity to take that juggle. He couldn't quite get the hand on the footy. Was 5 from the goal square, but great follow-up pressure laid. Forced that ball out of bounds. Again, another dangerous opportunity here for the Tigers. Ruckman go up, no clear winner on that occasion. Claire's there once more with the clearance. Hack kick down the line, but unfortunately gets cut off. Decides to go forward. Offmans instantly plays on. Umpire's found a free kick for too high. Slung him with the jumper. Offmans now. It's been real dangerous since quarter time. Kick in board. Didn't hit a target, but that's okay. Ball rolling towards the boundary line. Gets forced over. Left forward pocket for the Tigers.
Offerman's really starting to stamp his class on the game now. Starting to move up and around the best on ground honours. He's certainly challenging Simpson and those types of players for it.
Well, maybe it's the time. Maybe you put Claire on Offerman's just with a running role. I know they want Claire getting the footy himself, but might be an opportunity for the young man to learn from a quality player. Here's a chance for Mount Gravatt. Can the ball get over the back? No. So they've built the wall nicely, the Tigers in defence. Kicks the ball back in board. Speaking of Offermans, he's got it now. Handballs it off. It looks like Fields there. Instantly gets tackled. Ends up in the hands of Cooper Anderson. Cooper Anderson, right foot kick. Right to the goal line. Unfortunately, out of bounds on the fall.
Once again, great play by Young. He engaged in the contest, just moved his younger opponent to the side. He wins the ball. Foot skills by Field have been outstanding today. Nice lead-up mark. Unfortunately, didn't capitalise.
Well, again, they've had plenty of opportunities, the Tigers, to kick more majors. So, Mount Gravatt hanging on for dear life here. Kicks the ball out wide. That's okay. Another debutant, Jack Callan. Hasn't had a lot of the footy. Callan now. Right in front of us here on the broadcast side. Good mark taken there, number 36. This is Conway. Conway. Again, goes down the line. Numbers are probably with the Tigers. That's a great grab there. Debutant. That's Lambert. Lambert plays on. Goes back inside to Conway. This is better ball movement from the Vultures. This is Lay. Lay goes in short. Number 28 in Jeffress. Jeffress now. Probably about 78. Finds Claire. Claire, that's a better kick inside attacking 50.
Yeah, great build-up by the Vultures then. We saw Conway get involved a couple of times. And now a chance for the Vultures to hit the scoreboard once again.
It looks like that's Seaton again at half forward, number 89. He's pushed right up on the boundary line. He'll open up the angle, though, as he comes in. Left foot launches. That's coming back beautifully. What a goal! What a goal by Seaton. Goal number 3 for the Vultures. That's the one they needed.
Well, you can just imagine, Kane, this is the way they'd run around the oval in a left footer. He'd just be slotting them every training session, and we think, rubbing his hands together. I've done this many times.
Those are the ones at the end of the session, isn't it? No one's looking. You go, okay, I'll launch a few from here. But I tell you, he looked very confident from where he was.
Left footer, a kick left to right, and it just swung through beautifully. So a good goal to him. Good one for the, as I said, probably one of their best build-ups for the day, wasn't it? And they were able to capitalise. So, again, if he had got that one earlier, he would have had 2 on the board and, looking a little bit more healthier.
And Claire handled it a couple of times, a little bit better with the possession. Conway going inside attacking 50. So, something to build on through this third quarter for the Vultures. Here's the ruck contest once more. Probably one out by the Tigers. Simpson's there looking for Offermans once more. Look at the power from Offermans. Kicking towards half forward. 2-on-2 here. Who's going to win it? The Tigers have. Comes back in board. Not the best of kicks. Could get a snap on goal. Right foot snap. Left foot snap, sorry. Pushed it right across the face. Another missed opportunity for the Tigers, Jack.
Yep. So we're going to see Jenke bring the ball into play. 13-7-85, leading Mount Gravatt 3-2-20. We played 12-minute mark, 10-minute mark of the third term. Little mark here taken by Durant.
He pulled up a little bit sore at half time. He was getting some treatment done on the bench.
Big kick to the pack, setting themselves. Up they go. No one can take the mark out the back. It's going to be suit Mount Gravatt, a scrubber kick, but it doesn't get enough on it. And it's going to be Offermans once again through the middle of the ground through Foon. Foon's good by foot, goes in short, finds his teammate. Tigers building towards something. Ducking back, gets onto the left foot, drives it long. Looking for Goldsmith. He just used his body and a big mark. Just worked his play run underneath the ball in Nankervis and the big mitts of Goldsmith. He takes the big grab and the veteran full forward will line up to try and kick through Labrador's 14th cane.
And again, once the ball hit the deck, wasn't it, in the middle of the ground?
And who was it? Offerman.
Foon, Offerman, Simpson. Goldsmith now has kicked another one for the Tigers. That's goal number 14 for them. Goldsmith. That's goal number 2 for him as well.
So a good build-up by the Tigers. So, again, a good entry inside forward 50. And we saw the experience of Goldsmith, and we saw it earlier in the quarter of Young, just working their younger bodies under the ball and then taking the big grab.
If anyone's about, like, you've got a pretty decent crowd here to watch the home side this afternoon. If you are a Mount Gravatt fan, don't drop your heads too hard. Younger bodies, going to take some time to develop. I did hear something during the week from the coach talking about bringing some of those bigger bodies in from interstate, WA and South Australia, he mentioned. So the cogs are turning to develop this very young side. Here's a chance for him to get this clearance. Offerman's overran it on that occasion. Oh, bang goes the ruckman. Unfortunately, held onto him too long. Vulture's free kick right in the middle of the ground with Hurst. That's a better kick. Juggled the mark he probably should have taken. Instantly gets tackled. Could be on the ball. No, says the umpire.
And they're the little things we're talking about. And it's going to take time. It's going to take opportunities like that. And you're going to get plenty of opportunities here at Mount Gravatt. He had taken that mark. He didn't quite take the mark. And then at this level, you just get tackled straight away.
Just that little lack of polish, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not effort. It's just a little lack of polish.
He got to the right spot, done everything right, just didn't hold his mark.
As the big fella, number 26, and McElderry, he's had a pretty solid afternoon today. He's probably won 90% of the tap-outs. Ball gets pushed down the ground to Simpson. McElderry still pushing forward, trying to test his direct opponent out. Comes back in board. Anderson drops the mark he probably should have taken. Back to Simpson. Simpson launches the ball to the hot spot. Looking for Goldsmith one more. 8 and 5. Right foot snap. There's another one.
He didn't need much time and space. He took the opportunity. He grabbed the moment. And just read the ball, hands off the pack. And he puts his third through for the afternoon cane.
Jeez. You'd love to get that backline group from Mount Gravatt together and just keep your heads up, boys. Don't drop your bundle. You're putting the work in. They all got to good positions there. 8 and 5 just had that little bit of X factor going for him.
Yep.
Clean possession. You can't do much about that as a defender. So don't take that all on board towards three-quarter time here, because they've put a really solid effort considering the amount of ball that's going inside defensive 50.
Yeah, and the midfield's looking at the the likes of Simpson and Offermans and the work rate that they're putting in the run and hard spread to create position. So they'll learn from that, and they'll start creating their own opportunities for there.
Austin Brent on Simpson. So Brent's trying to put the flag up here. Guess who it is? Offermans to Simpson. Simpson out a little bit wider to Bailey Brown. Brown to half forward. Hit the target. Back in board. Goldsmith's there. Good grab.
Yeah, classy football, Tigers. Again, just exploding away from stoppage, opening up the play. They went out wide, then went back through the corridor, and then there was a good mark there by the big ruckman forward.
Goldsmith. Looking for goal number 3. He's already kicked 1 in this third quarter. Comes in now. Right foot kick. That's all fine. That's goal number 3 to Goldsmith.
So herein lies the challenge for the Vultures, where the Tigers have just upped the ante a little bit. And as we said, we had that lapse of concentration, probably the back end of the first quarter, where they piled on probably 5 or 6 quick goals. So, you know, if they can just rub their hands together and just try and get a clearance, try and get the next goal, keep themselves in these games, in these quarters. And I think that's all you can do at this level at this time when you've got a young developing list, is just try and win quarters, try and win moments. Just break it right down, and the rest will come along the way.
And they really squared up the ledger in that second quarter, the Vultures. They didn't have too many opportunities on shots on goal, the Tigers. They had plenty of ball in there. So they probably evened it up in that second quarter. So it was a good, solid second quarter effort. As that ball's probably going to be recorded. Yes, it is. Ball gets thrown up once more. Goldsmith's in the ruck for the Tigers. Clare and Simpson battle it out. Goldsmith gets the follow-up. Clare gets the handball out. Here's some better ball movement from the Vultures. Clare launches a ball inside attacking 50. Unfortunately, ball just dropped.
Yep.
And was cut off by the Tigers' defence.
Vultures have got to get front spot. Ball kicked out wide. Tigers win the ball out wide. So they look dangerous. They like to move the ball quickly. Inboard. Offerman's got the ball on the string at the moment.
Oh, has he what?
Hit up towards Anderson. Anderson on the true wing position out wide. Kicks into the man of the marks. This is a chance now for the Vultures. The ball kicked forward. Can they get to the ball first? That's a good hard lead. Good play. A kick around the corner is Seaton. Is it going to roll towards the goal line, but it's going to bounce out of bounds on the deep inside their forward 50. And it's Labrador 16-8, 104, leading Mount Gravatt 3-2-20. We played just the 19-minute mark of the third term. Kane Browning.
Well, you look at Seaton right there. He's been really solid this afternoon. The way he attacked that ball, clean possession, pushed off, got a bit of power movement going. Unfortunately, just a little bit offline with a kick, but it's probably taken as a win. Here's a chance for the Vultures. Left forward pocket. Ball gets pushed towards the boundary line once more.
Tony, if I was really interested in getting the stats during the week, whereabouts would I be able to find them on the on AFL?
Well, the weekly statistics for all games are available through afl.com.au/QAFL/comp/hub. So you can go online and check all those details out. It definitely helps us towards the following weekend here in the box. As the Tigers through Offerman's trying to come out of trouble once more, but gets turned over. Shot on goal. That's better.
And that's great work there by Conway, didn't he? He's won another possession. He's had a good third term, Conway. He's just got that quick kick in forward. And as you would find it,
oh, guess who?
The future.
He's Seaton. Well, Seaton. Line up for goal number 2. He kicked a beautiful goal not that long ago. Seaton comes in now. Unfortunately, he's pushed that to the right from behind.
And he's got the cramp. He's pulled the cramp out as well, so he just cramped at the last moment, and he's missed a gettable goal.
Nothing worse, is it, Jack, when you run in for a shot on goal. As here comes Clare once more. Got pushed off the footy. Is that going to stay in? Yes, it is.
He's improved, Claire. As you said, you spoke about him earlier in the game, and he slowly got further and further into the game, hasn't he, Kane?
No, you definitely, yeah. He's just, the longer the game's gone, a bit more cleaner he's been. He was a bit fumbly early on, with the likes of Simpson and Offerman sort of pushing him around a little bit. As a ball gets thrown back in, Goldsmith won the tap out, straight to a Vultures player though. Ball rolling around, Claire's in there once more. Ball gets held up. Basically about 30 out directly in front in the Vultures forward 50. Got to take their chance here, the Vultures. Ball hits the deck. Tackle pressure comes. Kick off the ground. Not good. Simpson getting the clearance. Here's a chance for the Tigers. That was through Jaden Young. Good mark taken though.
Patterson
Gets called to play on. That's okay. That's number 19 and Hardest. Hardest now. Not the best at kicks, but it's a 50-50. Ball hits the deck. Numbers are with the Vultures. Can they be clean? Instantly tackled by Jay and Young, though.
Again, you've seen the Tiger defenders get that front spot, so it's hard to try and take those marks if the ball falls short. They've been pretty disciplined in that all day, have the Tigers.
Geez, he's a bit limpy at the moment, is Seaton. That cramp might be something a little bit more.
Yeah.
He was limping back to the goal square, still checking his left leg out. So I'll keep a close eye on that. Ball's going to get thrown in once more. Right forward, probably right forward pocket. Boundary umpire taking his time. Throws it in now. Goldsmith takes the front position. Here's a chance for the Vultures. Can he get a snap on goal? Was that touched? Doesn't look like it.
It looked like Tommy Hurst.
Tommy Hurst out of the pack. Keep a close eye on Jack. That's, again, taking the opportunity when it presents itself. Good work, Vultures.
Yeah. That was a good job there by the Vultures. And they've been toiling away, as we see Conway coming off what's been a good third term from himself. Also coming off the ground is Jack Callan. So they're ringing the changes and giving these young guys plenty of opportunity. And Ryan Ferris coming onto the ground along with Corby. So...
Well, Ferris making his debut, and he looks like he's going to be lining up on Josh Young on this broadcast side wing. Saw Josh Young in a Colts grand final probably 3 years ago. Launched an absolute left foot bomb from about 70. So a little bit interesting that he's playing on the wing. It looks like he's built some muscle there too. Offman's in there once more for the Tigers. Got the hands on top of the head, trying not to not to get stepped on. As the ball gets stopped once more, right in the middle of the ground. Ruckman go up once more. Couldn't get the front position. Mount Gravatt on that occasion, but the second effort was good. Here's another chance for the Vultures towards centre forward. Ball drifts to the front. Numbers are with the Tigers. Tigers going towards half forward now. Look at the sprinting effort here from the wing. Handball's over the top. Looking for options back in board. Kicks back in board. The captain's got to stand up and does. Gets absolutely poleaxed. Play on, says the umpire. Shot on goal. Just off the line.
It looked like a bit of a collision there.
Austin Brent.
Yeah, and looks like Darrington coming off what looks like a potential shoulder injury.
But he had to go, didn't he?
Yeah.
He chose to go. He had to go. Put his body on the line. He's captain of this side. And guess who ends up with it?
The skipper.
Is the skipper in Austin Brent. Brent comes back in board. Ball gets over the back. Here's a chance for Fields. Fields handballs. That left foot shot at goal. That's going to be offline again, though. So, again, they're peppering here, the Tigers. 25, almost 25 and a half minutes played. Decides to play on quickly. That's okay to the debutant in Ferris. Ferris now decides to go a little bit wider. Again, the ball not quite hitting the target. He's had a pretty good afternoon, Christian Webster, number 22 for the Tigers.
Yeah, so he's a bit of dash, doesn't he? In
cross half back, pretty smart with a footy in hand. He seems to be extremely smart in his positioning. Yeah. He's always playing in front. Watches the ball closely as it comes in.
Can defend one-on-one. He can also provide a few options.
Ball gets thrown in once more. Again, Labrador got the front position. Offman's, look at that for skill there. That's a kick inside 50. That's too easy.
Yep.
8 and 5 again. And again.
Just worked him.
Just those matchup. Just the bigger body. You can't do much about that as a defender when they're playing in front. Bit of a bigger body. The old Alistair Lynch or Tony Plugger Lockett routine. Once they're in front, they're hard to stop. 8 and 5. Left foot kick. That has snuck in, I think. Waiting for the goal umpire. Yes, it has.
That's 4 goals for 8 and 5.
Not bad afternoon for 8 and 5. All the Tigers, for that matter.
You just worked Jenke under the ball once again. got into the drop zone, takes a good mark. Fields coming off the ground for the Tigers. He's had a good day today. He's such a good ball user. Very impressed with him, hasn't he?
Fields has been brilliant since he came on the ground. Really created that spark.
He's a bit like that Caleb Daniels, isn't he? I know we talk about height, but he just sets the play up. He doesn't waste too many possessions.
So smart with the footy in hand, isn't he?
That's right.
Well, ball's going to get pushed in. The scoreboard's been pushed out a little bit, ladies and gents. 16-10, 106 in favour of Labrador. As the scoreboard just looks like we've had a little bit of a blackout over there. So we'll get back to you with the scores. As again, gets the tap out. Foon looking for Simpson and Offermans. They both use the ball on that occasion. This is Brown. Brown to Offermans. Could have a shot for goal. 45 out. Decides to go to the hot spot. Croc is there. Croc. Good finish. Geez, I almost mispronounced the surname there, Jack. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. No, he looks like a North Queensland croc.
Oh.
But, just, again, perfect time. I know we talked a little bit about Offermans this quarter because he's just been so dominant, but his ability to run from contest to contest and then get the overlap once again, gets the ball inside forward 50, puts the defence under pressure straight away, and then Croc just sitting in the right spot, kicks a lovely goal.
It's it's almost Melbourne orientated, isn't it? Like the Demons, their ability to get out of traffic in front of the stoppage has been massive for the Tigers this afternoon. And Offermans and Foon and Simpson are just having an absolute field day.
18-10, 118, Labrador leading, Mount Gravatt 4-3-27. The ball goes back in the middle. A big tap away by the Tigers, and they'll get the clearance once again through Foon. Foon drives the ball upside forward 50, looking for Goldsmith on the lead, but it's a good fist away. Great punch away there by Nan Curvis. The umpire says you might have got him a bit high. What did he say? Yes? Yeah. And it'll be a free kick to the big Jake Goldsmith, who'll probably kick it from about 45 to 50 metres out on an angle. So there's no one in the goal square, so I think he'll make the journey.
Well, Mount Gravatt right now is going to get the biggest, tallest body to stand right on that goal line.
Goldsmith. I think he's a former premiership player for the Tigers. Coming in to kick. Goal number 4 for the afternoon. He sets it up nice and high.
Tell you what.
Does not move. And that's a goal, and it's his 4th. He joins Aiden Fife, who also has kicked 4, and it's the 19th goal for the Tigers. 19-10, 124, leading Mount Gravatt 4-3-27.
Well, it's getting to, unfortunately for the Vultures, it's getting to that 100-point margin again, which they did have that losing margin in the opening round. But I'm just sort of losing my voice there a little bit, Jack. Don't mind me. Again, it's those laps, just those little lapses during quarters, isn't it? Unfortunately, Labrador's been able to kick multiple goals in a short period just to increase that lead gradually over the course of the 3 quarters played already today.
Back into the middle. Umpire to bounce the ball. And there's been a whistle on play. And I think it'll be a free kick going.
The 666?
Yeah, well, I think he just took off. I think he broke the line, Kane. Here we go. Simpson through the middle. Steps inside. This is Morgan. Kicks in forward 50. Working him under the ball. Goldsmith, one bite. Can't take the mark. Pushed off the ball. Front and centre is the Tigers. Trying to will that ball out there. The Mount Gravatt are just happy to tie it up, and they'll ball it up inside forward 50 for the Labrador Tigers. I think they've just got to keep it really basic, Mount Gravatt. They've just got to try and win contest by contest. Tap over the top, good. It's going to be clearance here. Simpson, kick around the corner, had a little bit too much. He tried to centre it, tried to do the team thing. The ball will roll over the line and out of bounds. 124 plays 27. We played 31.5-minute mark of the 3rd term here at Mount Gravatt. We're talking QAFL round 3 action here in Brisbane, Queensland.
Oh, again, getting a little bit overcast. The lights have definitely been switched on, ladies and gents. So getting a little bit darker here this afternoon. Vultures working so hard to get this ball out. Clears in there once more, gets absolutely crunched Umpires found the free kick. It's going to go to Claire. Didn't have the possession of the ball at all and got shoved into the ground. So Claire, right in the back pocket.
You'd probably be close to their leading possession again.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. He had 28 last week. I think he had 7 clearances. Decides to go with the top. I don't know why. Bit lazy on that occasion from Claire. They could be dropping the footy. Umpire says play on. Right in front of us here. I need a little platform out the front of the calling area here just to see what was going on underneath us. The umpire's just working out who the ruckmen are going to be for this boundary throw-in. He's had a really solid day this afternoon, has McEldrew in the ruck. Got to the front again. Ball got pushed over the back. Got to try and lock this ball up. Ducked ahead. Good tackle laid there by Ryan Ferris.
Just a quick round the grounds. Palm Beach 119 leading Noosa 84.
Play on, says the umpire. Simpson out the front once more. Bailey Brown, can he be clean? No on this occasion. Could get on the second effort. Yes, he does. Handballs it out wide. Short kick inside 50. Looking for a teammate. Goldsmith couldn't take it. Gets it back round the corner. Ball bounces on its end. They got the numbers here, Mount Gravatt. Got to be clean. And chip over the top. Almost chipped the ball over the top to himself. No real teammate. Still putting the tackle on. Good effort there. Steps back inside. Handball. Riders there. Bit of an up and under kick inside attacking 50. Play on, says the umpire. 8 and 5 claiming the mark. No, says the umpire. Mount Gravatt coming out of trouble once more. Smothered. Got to be clean here. It's 3/4 time. Siren sounds. And Jack, this is a chance we can all take a breath.
Well, an 8-goal term to the Labrador Tigers for that quarter, and that's Coach Watts will be a lot more impressed with there. They've kicked, they're leading 19-10 at 124 to Mount Gravatt 4-3-27. They also kicked 2 that term, so a few positives, I suppose, for both teams, Kane.
Well, it's a 97-point margin in favour of the Tigers at 3/4 time here. Getting a little bit darker, ladies and gents. Hopefully the rain can stay away so we can have a good 4th quarter. We're going to take a break. 3/4 time here between Mount Gravatt and Labrador. Round 3 QAFL action. We'll be back in a few moments. And welcome back, ladies and gents, to round 3 QAFL action brought to you by the AFLQ YouTube channel and Double Take. So thanks to them providing the opportunity for us to commentate this afternoon. Well, Gravatt, plenty of work to do in this last quarter. They dropped their bundle a little bit, Jack, in the third quarter, unfortunately, and the rolls started going for the Tigers. Multiple goals in a short period of time. As it looks like a young man getting escorted. We've almost got a streaker on the far side of the ground, Jack.
Yeah. One of the little players getting taken off the ground so they can get this game started.
Well, my name's Kane Browning, still joining the box by the great man Jack Barry for the last quarter here this afternoon. We're waiting on the siren. Siren goes now. Can Gravatt just build a bit of confidence going into next week? The margin's 97 points in favour of the Tigers. And here's a chance for Foon once again to get the clearance. Hits Croc. We've almost called him Clock, and Croc is done extremely well this afternoon. Half forward, chips the ball in short. Oh, that's a crunching contest.
Yeah, great ball. That's they're the little things you can draw some inspiration off. He had to go, showed a bit of courage. Yeah, that's young Patterson.
He's been solid, Jack.
Yep, he's been good. We've got something to work with there.
Goldsmith looks like he might have almost dislocated a finger in that contest. He's not too happy with his right hand at the moment. We'll keep a close eye on that. Just looking down at the fingers by the looks of it. Something might be going in the wrong direction. And again, the effort's been there for the Vultures this afternoon, ladies and gents. It might not be showing on the scoreboard, but we've seen plenty of times where players have put their bodies on the line. As the ruckman go up once more, looks like Foon's there again, handballs it off. Looking for Morgan.
Yep.
Morgan going inside, attacking 50, again pushes off the man. So that's a mark. Is that 8 and 5 again?
Yeah, he wants 5.
Well, Croc's kicked 3. Goldsmith's kicked 4. 8 and 5's kicked 4 as well. Going for number 5. This will be a solid start for the Tigers. Decides to go in short. And hits up the young man in Nathan Pearce.
Yep, no, it's good, unselfish play. I think, as I said at half-time, Kane, Watts is looking for, Coach Watts is looking for some, good inside forward 50s. He wants good teamwork. Doesn't want to get congested down there. And then when you don't do that, you get some space to lead into.
No, give an opportunity for those bigger key position forwards to run into space. Kicks for goal now. That's coming back with a breeze. There's the first of the fourth quarter going to the Tigers. Number 12, Nathan Pearce, kicks goal number 2.
So it was a good build-up there.
It was a very good build-up, Jack, from Labrador. But again, it's the same usual core group of players, isn't it?
Yeah.
Simpson, Foon, Pearce has done okay at times. 8 and 5. I mean, looking for goal number 5, I'm surprised he gave it off actually. So Pearce might have to buy him a cold one after the game.
Just before we throw it up quickly around the grounds, we've got Redland, Victoria Point has hit the front 51, leading Broadbeach 49.
Oh, sounds like a real juicy contest between those two.
And Surface Paradise 66 leading Aspley 61 as the ball goes back into the middle. Tigers through Offerman's clearance again. He would have had 10 or 12 clearances today, it seems like. Inside forward 50. There's Pearce again trying to pick the ball up. Kicked away but smothered. Good work there by Foon. Locking the ball inside forward 50. A quick kick over the top. Can the Vultures clear it out? They do through hands by the way of Hurst. Now's a chance if they can pick it up through Conway. He just dribbles it off the ground, but there's our man, Webster, in the thick of things again, cleared away. They'll kick the ball inside forward 50. It's a lovely kick, and it's the mark by Fife in the works of Aiden inside forward 50, who goes for the leading mark. Over the top, has it got enough weight on it? It's going to be cut off by Oh. I can't quite pick it up, but it was by the Vultures. But the Tigers will have a shot on goal. Unfortunately, didn't go through for a goal. It goes for 1 point. Kane, I'll grab my breath. You can take it away.
Well, Reece Nichols has been another one of those really solid Tiger contributors this afternoon.
Yep.
So I've loved his game. We're going to have to work out a 3-2-1 at the end of this as well, Jack, so just keep a close eye on that. As the ball gets kicked out once more, that's okay from the Vultures. Ends up in the hands of Milne. Milne down the line, one-on-one contest, low wrestling going on. Still ends up in the hands of Seaton. Back in board, Seaton still around the mark. Gets cut off once more, Seaton. Look at the effort there by the young man. He's been brilliant this afternoon for the Vultures. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth efforts there by Seaton. Well done, young man. Who's going to get the clearance here? Guess who? It's Simpson. Simpson gets held without it, though. So that's going to be a free kick. Going to the acting captain this afternoon. Simpson just down the line. Finds his ruckman in McElderry. He'd be up there in the 3-2-1 this afternoon. Simpson got the 1-2. Kick right to the goal line. That's a great mark and a goal. That's Croc again.
He's kicked 4 now. How many goals have we seen today, Kane, just out the back there? Just worked them under, little mark out the back, and a goal. So they just haven't been probably strong at the front of the contest, which is a practice, a learned practice.
It's the forward craft, isn't it? As a forward, just learning. You don't have to use the hands. Just guide the forearm just below the back. Just force them underneath the drop of the ball. Get in the right spot. And a great finish there by Croc once again. And another goal to the Tigers. Again, every time a goal's kicked, the scoreboard looks like it blacks out on that far side. So a little bit hard to keep track of the score this afternoon, ladies and gents. The lights are on. We'll keep an eye on that scoreboard, give you an update shortly. As a ruckman go up once again, McElderry. Look at Foon coming out the front of the contest. Kicks inside 50. Plenty of numbers around the ball, front and centre. That's got to be on the ball. No, says the umpire.
Well, he smothered the ball there. Was Milne and then got kicked, I think, in the ankle.
Oh.
That day hurt.
It's a little bit cooler this afternoon, isn't it, Jack? So it's not going to be, it's going to hurt a little bit more than normal. As 8 and 5's in there as well. Ball gets hacked out of trouble. One-on-one contest brings the ball to ground. Young, one of the debutants. He's been brilliant. He's been good this afternoon in Lambert. Got the headgear, the ruckman. Tackle laid on the ball, says the umpire. And I've absolutely loved Arnold Conway's game this afternoon. Yep. Considering the amount of ball that has been in the hands of Labrador. He's been good this afternoon for the Vultures as that ball gets turned over, put straight back in. It looks like Bailey Brown. Bailey Brown! He's kicked it.
Oh, great goal there by Bailey Brown.
Now, it's either 8 and 5 for Bailey Brown. My first thought was Bailey Brown. Number 30. Just keep trying to keep an eye out for 8 and 5 as well.
They're all giving 8 and 5 a high five, so I didn't actually see it.
It might have been 8 and 5. But I tell you, the pickup decided to go a little bit close to the boundary line, made it so much harder for himself. And the left foot snap on goal.
We'll check with the goal kicker to see if he's been awarded his 5th for the day, which has been a fantastic effort. He's been a real presence up forward, along with Goldsmith and Croc. Back in the middle. They shut the scoreboard down here. Cuts off after 100 points.
Oh.
So the ball will be back into the middle. Good bounce. Nice tap out. Hands. Offermans again. Good pressure this time there by Clare. Back inside Foon. Good tackle. Mount Gravatt. That's excellent work. There's going to be a turnover. They'll clear the ball away quickly. Young's in front position. No one can take the mark. Spills free. Right. Dances out of trouble and dashes down the wing. Looking for Cooper. Anderson. Gets on the right foot. Finds a teammate through Croc once again. Croc goes in short over the top. Good play. Good teamwork. Simpson kicks the ball inside forward 50. No one can take the mark. Spills over the back. Good forward pressure again by the Tigers. Dancing in and out. Good tackle in defence. Will they be awarded the free kick? They will. Well defended there by Mount Gravatt in defence.
Well, we're going to have to work it out sooner rather than later. You're definitely right, Jay. It looks like the power's gone completely out on that scoreboard, having a lot of trouble. So we'll have to keep a close eye on that as the game continues here. The margin's sort of blown out over 100 points. Unfortunately for the home team this afternoon, free kick's gone to Mason Stars. That left foot launching kick down the line. Nathan Wright's there. Paid the mark. No, says the umpire. Gave a bit of a push in the back. Play on. Ball gets pushed over the line. Boundary throw in. Some players cramping up in the later stages of this fourth quarter. We're not quite sure how much time has been played or what the scoreboard is at the moment, ladies and gents. Having a little bit of technical trouble here. Just having a look at it at the moment. 22-11, 143 to 4-3-27.
Be a free kick there going to Xavier Smith. Smith wants to launch the ball inside forward 50. He runs off the back foot, now get on his left foot, and he drives it along into the forward line. Pack said to himself, oh, jumped up before acceptance. There's the big fist over the top by Christian Webster, and the ball goes through for one behind. So the Tigers will bring it back through Young. Trying to kick the ball in.
Well, it says almost 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Jack.
Young drives the ball long onto the members' wing. No one can take a mark. Punch forward. Swooping on the ball there is Morgan if he can get his hands on it. Quick kick away. Tigers are going to win the race for the ball in that man you spoke about before in Nichols. He gets offloaded. Here's a chance now. Fife gets onto the left foot, kicks towards Simpson into an open play. Will he handball over the top? He does. Does the unselfish things. It's going to be Cooper Anderson just ease his way through and kick a goal to the number 33. He's second for the day, and that was champagne football by the Labrador Tigers.
Well, I think we lost track with goal kickers because the scoreboard blacked out. It seems to be back online now. So we're not quite sure if 8 and 5 had that goal from before, but Cooper Anderson definitely kicked that one. So just having a look. Waiting for it to load here, guys. Sorry about the...
While you're doing that, Kane, I'll have a bit of a look around the grounds, and we see that Morningside 91 leading Sherwood 65. We've got Surfers Paradise taking on the Aspley, and Aspley Hornets 73 leading Surfers Paradise 66. So tight one there as the ball gets cleared out of the centre. Who can pick the ball up? The race is on. Mount Gravatt getting their first good play by the half forward. Handballs quickly, and they'll kick it away through there. Clare as he sends it inside forward 50. Over the back. Here's a chance. We know he's a left foot. Oh! He gets some opportunities to see, and he didn't make...
No, he kicked it.
Second. Stop it. He looked up at me and said, get back in your box. And pencil that one in. I've just kicked me second. So a great goal there to
Heath Seaton.
So he gets a few looks at it, doesn't he?
Well,
he could have finished with 4 today.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's kicking. Yeah, you're probably right, 2-2. So, but again, just if you're a Mount Gravatt fan, you're going to jump on his bandwagon throughout the year because I tell you, he's definitely one of the better players on this list.
He's a bums on seats.
He's a bums on the seats type player.
Just get in there and watch him play. He can make things happen. So he's only going to get better as the year goes on.
5-4-34 to 23-11, 149. That clock is definitely wrong. It's completely stopped. So we're going to keep a close eye on this. It says about 8.5 minutes to go here, folks.
Another clearance by Offermans, and he finds Fife. Those two have been carving it up.
Well, you just about say Offerman's the best on ground this afternoon, Jack.
It's a big kick on goal. He just kicked to one side, so it's another behind.
Hopefully that scoreboard gets weighed off. Labrador just hit the 150 on the scoreboard, ladies and gents. So it's 116 points the margin, according to our information at the moment. They haven't died wondering, the Vultures, though. They've been pretty good. Nathan Wright decides to go the underneath handball, looking for Young. Young, that kick back in board. Look at the big fella going, McEldrew.
We want to call him the Nank.
Oh, the Nank. He might like it, he might not. McEldrew, look at the kick inside 50, looking for Goldsmith.
Lovely kick by the big fella. Just, again, weight. He didn't have to break his stride. There's a beautiful weighted kick. And Goldsmith, who will line up for his 5th, a lovely mark and lead.
Well, it's been one of those days again for the Vultures, unfortunately, folks. They've tried so hard. Goldsmith, though, could this be the last nail in the coffin here for the Vultures? There's another one going to the Tigers. And again, like you said, Jack, that's Goldsmith's 5th.
So a good return. I think Coach Watch will be a lot happier with the second half. What have they piled on? They've kicked 12 goals in the second half so far. So 11 in the first half. So after a quiet second term, they kick 8 in the third.
8 in the third.
And now they've kicked 5 this quarter. Have they? That's 24th goal.
Let's have a look. Yeah, 4th quarter.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've kicked 6 goals in this last quarter, Jack. And Mount Gravatt's kicked one goal, 1 in this last quarter. Third quarter, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was an 8 goal, 9 goal, 10 goal third quarter. Sorry, 10 goal total between the two sides. A bit confusing here.
Foon gets that kick out, goes forward. Here's a chance now, bouncing over the top, or tries to be kick it off in the middle of the air, but it went out of bounds and over the line, and I think it might be out on the full, or is it just over the line for a throw-in?
It might have been over the line for a throw-in by the looks of it. Tried to bend it like Beckham on that occasion, Jack.
Umpire to throw the ball in deep. Umpire's waiting for him to get down there, doing the right thing. 156 plays 34. It's been all Tigers this afternoon. QAFL round 3 action. Here's a chance for the Vultures. They shoot the ball out the back. Again, Tigers swoop on it.
Good tackle.
Yep. They've been gallant in their tackling. They just haven't handed them the game. A kick over the top. Oh, lovely mark by Simpson. I thought he's been impressive. The skipper, he's led from the front.
Line up for goal number 3, Jack.
3 from the middle of the ground. He has been the one midfielder that's really gone forward and kicked goals as well. Simpson for goal number 3.
Oh.
He just sneaks it in. That's all he needed to do. And that's the 25th goal. 25-12, 162, leading Mount Gravatt's 5-4-34. And Kane, it's been a dominant game now as the Tigers really... And for Clint Watts, he's getting his team back on track. You know, it's their first win for the season. Well done to the Tigers. This is going to start momentum for them.
Well, it's 128 points the margin, ladies and gents, in favour of the Tigers. But the massive improvement from what I saw in round 1, Jack, that midfield dominance, the likes of Foon and Offermans and Simpson, being able to clear the ball with power and presence and give their forwards first opportunity. And the kicking inside 50 has been pretty decent this afternoon. So Goldsmith's had a field day. 8 and 5's had a good day. Yeah, it's been all going one way. Unfortunately, probably since the back end of the second quarter, in favour of the Tigers. Here's another opportunity. Tigers coming through now. Speaking of Offermans, he ends up with it. Looking for Goldsmith once more. Too big, too strong. No, says the umpire. Play on. Ball gets pushed over the line. Boundary throw in. Right forward pocket.
Let's check out some of those scores. Redlands 60 leading Broadbeach 55. We've got some thrillers here. Aspley 79 now leading Surfers Paradise 67.
Jeez, Aspley trying to go get a three-peat season 2024. The two-time reigning premiers look like they're still on top. Is that going to be a free kick to Labrador? Yes, it is. Clare had possession of the ball, rain out trouble, unfortunately. There's a free kick going to the Tigers.
And it's going to be Goldsmith. So
Goldsmith again.
Now he's lining up for goal number 6, Kane. Would you call that a day out now, 6? What do we call 6 these days?
Oh, is it no, it's not a baker's dozen, is it?
No,
it's
no need
half a dozen.
Yeah, but 6 goals is a good day out in the modern game.
You're definitely right there, Jack. Goldsmith comes in now. Goal number 6, right over the goal umpire's hat. He's had a brilliant day. Has Jake Goldsmith. Leading goal kicker on the ground with 6 goals.
Yeah, look, a ruck infringement there, and he went back and kicked the goal. But he has led well. He's given presence. He hasn't taken the mark. He's brought it to ground. It's given those smaller players an opportunity, like Croc and also Fife, to sort of swoop in and win the footy. It's been a good day. It's been a good blend of midfield and forward play. And in the times it's been down in defence, the likes of Webster, of course the experience of Young, and the work of some of those boys in defence, have done really well.
Play continues now. Sorry, Claire. Not too long to go in this matchup this afternoon, ladies and gents. As Simpson again looks for a teammate. Couldn't get it on that occasion. Good tackle laid, trying to get boot the ball. Umpire comes in for a stoppage. Looks like about a minute to go here, ladies and gents. The clock has stopped. Well, we're about to finish up by the looks of it. Labrador's going to finish with their first win of the year. Ball, can Mount Gravatt kick a quick one to finish? Looks like Labrador's going to have the opportunity here through Nathan Wright. The Gazelle. Oh, gets absolutely crunched. Umpire says too high. He's come off second best too as Nathan Wright. It was an absolute crunching tackle, Jack. Cross half forward. He might have the last kick of the game this afternoon. Oh, but guess what? It's going to be a blood rule, and Nathan Wright is not happy.
I'll look at some of the better players I thought for Labrador today. Simpson, Croc, Offermans, Goldsmith, Webster, McEldrew, Fife, Morgan. They've all been good contributors, haven't they, in a big team effort.
Well, Nathan Wright went off. Croc came on. Launches a kick towards goal. Can someone take a mark? No, says the umpire. Touched over the line. Goldsmith was pleading for him to pay that mark in the goal square.
I think you're right. I think he's got a bit of a finger injury. He seems to be grimacing in pain.
Well, he's kicked 6 goals with one hand, ladies and gents. Here's a chance for the Vultures. Playing time on. Play on, says the umpire. Here's a chance for the Tigers. Finds Fields. Fields could be tackled. Play on.
Like this game as well.
Here's a chance for the Vultures, though, through Hurst. Hurst goes out wide. Comes back in board. Could be cut off. Come on, Vultures. Try and snag one. No, says the Tigers. Ends up in the hands of Fields. Handball's back to Fields. Handball over the top. Fields might get it again. No, says his teammate. Little chip around the corner. That was smart. On the far side wing. Trying to slow the play down. Back in board to the big fella in McEldrew. McEldrew kicks out wide. That's number 34 in Robinson. He's had a bit of it this afternoon as well. Gives it off to Webster. Webster, look at the room in the middle of the ground, folks. Kick inside 50. Look at the Goldsmith. No! Good defensive pressure there from the Vultures. Tackling pressure again. Croc steps back inside. Right foot kick. In towards goal.
Oh. Hit the post.
It's the post. That could have been the perfect finish for the Tigers. They've hit the 170 mark, Jack. 26-15. 171 to 5-4-34.
Jenky goes to Claire. Claire moves the ball quickly. Go back inboard. Looking for the skipper. He can't take the mark. Ball spills to the ground. Handball over the top. One mitt goes out there, but here's a chance now for the Vultures. They just draw the player, and they'll clear the ball out in the members' wing. Driver forward, racing there is a 2v1. Getting to the front of the ball is the big Seaton, trying to keep the ball locked. Oh, jumped on top of him and just holds the ball in as Webster. And the umpire says, I'll have a thank you.
Can they get one last goal? Mount Gravatt to try and take something into next week, Jack. Here's the perfect opportunity. A half forward. Can they get possession? Simpson's around the mark. Couple of blokes dived on it. Umpire comes in. Another stoppage. Left half forward right in front of us here in the broadcast box. Both ruckmen go up once more. Simpson is there. Try and lay attack in Mount Gravatt. Can they do it? Labrador coming out of trouble. Look out. Good effort there by the young man in Conway.
Beautiful.
Geez, don't know what was going on. A bit of misinterpretation. They've got the overlap going. Goes to the man instead of the ball. Play on. Bailey Brown going inside 50. Can he get there? Pushes through the contest. Got to take a bounce, son. Gets to Simpson. Handball over the top to Croc. Croc back inside. Right foot snap. Too good.
It's a great goal. I don't know. Was it Croc?
Was it Croc? I just saw I thought it was a single number on the back. I thought it was number 4.
I think you're right.
It's a little bit dark here, ladies and gents. A little bit hard for the eyesight.
It was a Tiger anyway.
It was a Tiger anyway, says Jack. We'll keep a close eye on that. You know what? Oh, jeez. Don't want to give the goal to the wrong name, but I'm pretty sure that was Croc number 4. And if it was, that's goal number 5.
Jeez. Cashing in late. 27-14, 176. Well on top of Mount Gravatt, 5-4-34. And the Tigers have just blown away in this last quarter. We're looking at literally like an 8-goal last term.
Well,
9 in the first quarter, 8 in the last. So it's been a great bookends day for the Tigers. Cleared away now by the Mount Gravatt as they drive in forward. In front's Young, punched out of the back. Front and centre, taken away, spinning. Oh, the blind man's turn. Fields now. Lovely little kick. He's got good decision making. He just waits his kick out onto the wing. Looking out here for Brown. Brown's trying to keep the ball alive. He's had a great battle there with, I think that is number 30. Anyway, taken away here by Walk as he kicks the ball forward. Right, that is, into the forward line. No one can take the mark. Tackle pressure going forward. Umpire says, I found one. You haven't got it, and it's going to be another Tiger free kick.
well, again, now it's getting a bit frustrating for that Mount Gravatt defence. Just a little bit overzealous, a little bit aggressive at the direct opponent.
Well, this is Croc again. So this, if he did kick that last one, he's lining up for potentially goal number 6.
Well, I'm going to try and get an update here. So if you watch the play, Jack, I'll try to get a bit of an update.
Croc coming in. He's finished off a great last quarter. He walks over with 6.
It was Alex Fife who kicked that last one, Jack.
Number 8, so that's 5. And he's missed it too. So Alex Fife, he must have been fed the ball by Croc, because I'll give him Croc high fives as well. So Fife, well done, number 8. He kicked his second for the day. That was a point, and they're going to bring the ball back into play. So here's a chance now. The handball over the top. Mount Gravatt, out of wing. Fields had a great game. Inside goes inboard. Too much on it. Here's a chance now for Clare. Clare in the middle of the ground. He hasn't got a lot to go to. He's just going to chip the ball across and find a nice little mark there in Stas. Stas plays on quickly, steps inside, puts himself under pressure. Handball over the top there to Jeffries. He kicks inboard. The skipper tries to take a mark with a Spalls bat.
Oh, crunch.
He loves the blind man's handball over the top. Here's a chance. Again, another step inside. Goes around the corner, just bumps the ball forward. Tigers in front, as they have been all day in defence. Holding the ball in there. He's going to be sitting over it. Tries to get up. I'm going to try and bullet my way through. Yeah, he's going to do it the hard way, but he didn't get caught with the ball. So good play there by Seaton. As I said, he's been something to watch today.
Well, the likes of Clare and Stas and Hurst has probably been their best this afternoon as play continues. Can they get a goal right near the end here? Play gets bundled over the line. Oh, a bit of push and shove going. And he's seen again. We've mentioned it a few times. And there's a free kick to the Vultures. Looks like it's going to go to Mason Stars. Just a bit overzealous with the push and shove. Play on. Handball back. Ends up in the hands of number 18 and Caden Corby. And he kicks a goal for the Vultures, their 6th.
Well, just a little bit of ill discipline there.
Really, the first instance of ill discipline is right at the death
Yeah.
for the Tigers.
Probably thought this young bloke getting him out, just get this young kid out of the way, and he's been caught out.
It's when you start doing the jumper punching, jumper pushing right in front of umpires.
Yeah.
The moment you get a little bit high, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble, that's right.
Free kick was definitely there, so...
Just if you're a young ruckman out there or looking for a state league gig, you know, the poor old Mount Gravatt have had to do it. They've had undersized ruckman all day. But if you're out there and you're over 195 or 200 centimetres, give the club a call and get in here and start having an opportunity to play state league footy.
No, you're definitely right there, Jack. Plenty of opportunity here at the Vultures. Open for people to put their hand up. Speaking of putting their hand up, the Tigers' defence has been huge this afternoon. Here they come once more. That overlap running through Josh Young. Josh Young. This guy's been huge this afternoon, McElderry.
Loved his game.
McElderry. Speaking of guys who've had big days, Foon kicks the ball out wide. No one really forward of the footy. So McElderry's handled the ball 3 times in 10 seconds. Kicks the ball out. He's had a pretty good day in Webster. Webster back in board. They're just, that could be 50. No, says the umpire. Foon once more. Foon, right foot kick to half forward, 2-on-1. And the one wins out. This is Croc. He's been brilliant this afternoon. Decides to go out wide, though. That's Simpson. Simpson, back to Croc. Too easy on that occasion as the siren goes. Now, Croc can't go off the mark. He's got to kick directly over his opponent. This will be a good finish from Croc. The umpire just warning him, you take a foot to the left or right. We're going to say play on. Game will be over. Croc's just asking the question. Got to run in a straight line. Kick it over the man on the mark. Croc to finish a brilliant day. Kicks towards goal. Going across the face, though. It's going to be a minor score. Game, set, match in favour of the Tigers, Jack. And what can you say after that 4-quarter effort?
Well, look, very impressive. They certainly cashed in late in the game, but we have a look at their ability to be able to share the goal kickers around. We've probably got goal kickers today for the Tigers: 6 to Jake Goldsmith, 5 to Aidan Fife, 4 to Justin Croc, then 3 to Tom Simpson through the centre of the ground, 2 to Alex Fife, 2 to Nathan Pearce, 2 to Cooper Anderson, and then 1 each to Ben Gibbison and Bailey Brown. And for Mount Gravatt, 2 to Heath Seaton, who showed a bit up forward today, then 1 each to Caden Corby, Xavier Smith, Thomas Hurst, and Mason Stars.
Well, what can you say, Jack? Having a quick look through Mount Gravatt, you know, they've got the basis of a good young group there for season 2024. There's that inkling of really good talent and work rate. Just that little bit of polish in the end has been really damaging during periods of the game to start season 2024.
You're right, Kane. I like the game of Arnold Conway. You know, both of us commented on him, number 36 in the back line. You know, Patterson showed a bit at different times. We like to look at Seaton up forward. The skipper, Brent, give his all. Fletcher Clare can find his own ball out wide, can't he? And, you know, Thomas Hurst at different times showed a little bit as well.
Well, the 3-2-1, I've basically just had a quick look at yours, Jack. I basically agreed with you. Three to Offermans, he was massive this afternoon for the Tigers. 2 to Aidan Fife, kicked a number of goals up forward. That bigger body, that bigger presence was brilliant. And number 1 to Tommy Simpson, who just had a ton of the footy. And realistically, when the game needed to be won, he was the one that stood up and gave them plenty of opportunities going inside, attacking 50.
Yeah, his early work through the middle of the ground was great, and you know, he went forward and also he found the goals. But he works hard from stoppage and spreads the ball well, and he led from the front today. Finished with 3 goals, so I think for me it's Offerman's, Fife, and Simpson's, Kane.
Well, ladies and gents, that's game over here. Round 3 QAFL action. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Jack, for your contribution this afternoon. My name's Kane Browning. It was the Tigers by 138 points in the end against the Mount Gravatt Vultures. We'll be back for round 4 QAFL action next week. Hopefully you can join us then. Have a good afternoon.